Hey guys. Nico's here. Sinister says, I told my wife the tale of the Furco, then watched the premiere together and she laughed at me. Well, you're the reason that I had to enunciate it so clearly. That's going to be, well, you know what? If you joined the memberships, that would do a lot to change my opinion of you. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. Hey, Nico. Hey, Knife Sharp. Who's Knife Sharp? Oh, hey, Knife Sharp. Hi. Guys, I am currently wearing something special, and it's not lingerie. Would you guys like to see? Because I got a prototype that came in the mail today. Actually, I should wait. No, I'm going to show you. Yeah. Yeah, that says PDM. Yeah, that's a PDM shirt. It's a prototype. So it came with the other shirts that I got. So yeah, I'm wearing it. It came today. I was showing them. Nice shirt. Thank you. So that's a prototype. I don't know if you can't see the PDM part on. I hate this backward stuff. You can't see the PDM part real well. I think it would work much better on a lighter colored shirt. But Landon, no, I'd rather see you in lingerie. No, you wouldn't, because I'm still fighting the effects of the medicine they had me on before with the gaining weight. I am a fat fuck, and I can't until it's all out of my system, because they said it's going to take a while for the effects that the hormonal changes that the medicine they gave me. I was on a clinical trial, couldn't take my regular medicine. They put me on something different. It was not prednisone, but it had some of the same effects. I put on a lot of fucking weight, and I got zero relief. So I'm a fat piece of shit. The coyote, this shirt's nice though. It hasn't been washed yet, but it's so soft. Like these, like literally, I never wear a shirt without washing it. And I pulled this one out and I was like, wow, they don't feel, you know how a lot of times you get a shirt and it's a brand new shirt, it feels sticky and nasty. These don't. So who's Justin? Oh, never mind. I'm an idiot. So yeah, I did 2 videos today. Neither one of them are things that Jared sent me. They are things that either were a gift from you guys or something that I purchased for the channel, which is what one of them is. I actually have, I'm sick today too, guys. I apologize. Like everything I've eaten for the last 3 days has given me severe heartburn. It doesn't matter. And now I'm having I got the spicy poops, and there's a lot of it, and it's really liquidy. So I have not felt good all day. You guys will see, if you guys are the paying members, you're going to get some B-roll. I reshot stuff. I'm like, well, this is why you don't film when you don't feel good. But I'm feeling a little bit better this evening. I felt like crap today. I almost didn't get out of bed. The only reason I was getting out of bed was I was supposed to take my daughter to school today. Today's her in-school day, but her teacher is out sick. So my sister says she thinks there might be norovirus going around the whole country. They were all sick, same thing. Everything they ate, heartburn, and I do take probiotics. Tactical. Did you get your knife, Hollywood? It went out. Oh. I wasn't ready for that. Those harder ones, you can definitely taste the alcohol in those harder ones. Oh. So just to plug, yeah, I wanted it. That's a cool little knife. That CRKT is a cool little knife. I had forgot that I even had it. And I have a couple other really cool ones that are going to go out. So Jim Skelton got a hold of me and he was like, where did you get a triple action? And I was like, I've got fucking 3 of them. I've had them for years. He's like, how did you get a triple action? I've had all 3 of them. I've had 2 of them for years, and one of them Tino gave to me. So guys, I want to set a goal for you guys to donate enough money to the channel that we completely destroy my bell. You guys can't see it real clear, but it is all dinged up. We're definitely dinging the hell out of it. So yeah, I like the shirt. The shirt is pretty cool. I think the PDM would stand out much better on a different color shirt, or with different color ink. I thought we were going to do the picture in black and white. I didn't know we were going to render me in color. And here's another thing I never thought I would ever happen in. I never thought I would have happen in my life was my face on a t-shirt. Never thought that was going to be a thing. So Nick Shabazz, I talked with him. There was enough people that have mentioned, as with Jared, they had a blast with Nick Shabazz on the podcast. Nick said he would be willing to come back again. He might be like a reoccurring thing where he shows up every once in a while. And he said he had fun too. He said he really enjoyed it. We'll definitely have Jim back on. That was fun. I loved having, yeah, he had a beard too. So he has the full beard. I loved having, Nick and Elliot and Jim all on. I definitely want to get Jared back on, but this Friday, yeah, I think there's something going around this Friday. Guess who's going to be on? I just got done talking to him. We're going to have Lev on from the Knife Nuts podcast. Join us for Fridays. Wednesday, I don't have anything planned. What do you guys think about this? And it would combine 2 things. One, I want to have an evening where I can just goof off. And so I was thinking that maybe we would do a live feed on this channel, and I just hook up the camera for my PlayStation, bring my chair up, and we would just have a live feed of me playing. I know Justin's in on this one, Kingdoms of Alamar, because my buddy bought me this game. He basically sent me the money to get this game. We used to play it all the time. And I thought we played it online, but I guess we didn't. I guess we just played it like took turns playing it on my PS3, I guess is what it was. I, for some reason, thought we played it online, but at any rate, I have all the DLC. So if you guys want to, I don't get a chance to play. I spend a lot of time filming. Like, you guys don't realize, I literally spent, except for when I was laying in bed, I literally spent the entire day today filming and editing and things like that, and researching and looking things up for other videos. So like, basically I film all day, every day, except Saturday. I didn't film on Saturday, but I want to have a day. What I was saying is, I want to have a day where you guys can just hang out with me and I can just goof off. So if you guys want to, Wednesday's live feed, I'll just play the game, and we can just we can all just come in, and it'll be on here. I can see comments, and all of that, and we'll just do it. I'll wear my headphones so you guys can hear me clearly, so that there's not the weirdness. I've done it before, but I'm just going to announce it that we're just going to do that Wednesday. If you guys are good with it, we will. We'll just play. We'll just watch play. I don't know if I want pregame. We might during game. I don't think I don't partake of the Jazz Cab as much as I used to. Snuzz, if you, because I keep getting you and Beardo mixed up, but which one of you guys wanted that triple action? If you want that double-edged triple action, contact me, and I will definitely get in touch with you. We can do that. Sounds like you need some sharpening work, Mike. That's a lot of video making. I still have sharpening stuff. I have stuff in for sharpening right now. Let's get our game on. Hello, all. My name is Joseph. I'm a knifeaholic. You're already emailed, Mike. Okay, cool. So you guys laugh. I am not, this is not Knife Owners Anonymous. This is the last place for that because Somnium was talking to me and he's like, yeah, I got to stop buying knives. Like I bought, he seriously was talking about how much he spent on knives. Like it's a ton. It's insane. And I was like, and then I started showing him pictures of a custom, a Maker's Choice con, Fair and Forge con that's for sale. Nico, if you want in on that, I'll let you know it's available. And he was like, he's like, why would you show me this? And I was like, because every addict needs their enabler, and I'm here to enable. I'm enabling people. So that would be the plan. Yeah, I'll give. He wants. I mean, it's pricey. I'm not gonna lie, it's pricey. I mean, they were $1,500 when he got them, and they're like, oh crap. See, yeah, there we go. Let's dent this up some more. Thanks, Ken. I did a force patina on the copper of this, and I didn't want it to be green. I wanted it to be more of a granite. I didn't want the green and blues that you get in a lot of those. And so I did that. I used ammonia and baking soda and got a good, like modeled. If you want to see a good picture of it, it's on my Instagram. I did a my stomach, guys. Sorry. Hey, what's up, guys? Go follow Brant if you don't already. The subject for tonight, Dong Martin, is we're just hanging out. I don't have a podcast this week or tonight. I wanted to get, so if you guys remember, I was doing like 3 podcasts a week, and then it was 2, and now it's like 1. I just wanted to get a bunch of stuff preloaded. I believe the Elliot Williamson one went up. I still have to finish fixing the audio from the Jim Skelton one, and then I'm going to put up the Nick Shabazz one. So I don't know why all of a sudden there's errors in the I don't know why there's errors in the audio file for the podcast going up now. I may have to get a different set of software. I just bought that software, though, to convert it from the audio format that's on here to the audio format that Apple Podcasts uses. So I love this knife. I really, really love this knife. This thing is sweet. I love how the flipper tab just almost disappears. So really, this has been getting a lot of pocket time. Which should tell you, because it's dark, and usually dark would indicate that I'm carrying what I want, not what I have to carry, because the stuff that I was carrying earlier today is sitting on my workbench. Do have a knife that I did a video about today that you guys will see later in the week. I don't think I'm going to be able to carry it much because it's a ceramic bladed knife. You guys will see that video probably Thursday. Yeah, probably Thursday. Yeah. Okay. So I've talked to Joe about it, but Joe is all over the place, and he's busy. I'm going to get with him probably Blade West and get something hammered out. I am going to have Doug Ritter from Knife Rights on. We already talked about it. I'm going to talk to him probably tomorrow and see if I can have him on next Friday. He's been tied up. He went to the Gathering, and when he runs the Knife Rights stuff, so he's pretty busy. But he said he would love to be on the podcast. I love Doug. Doug's like one of the nicest guys you're going to talk to at a knife show, and you can literally talk to Doug and be like, Wow, it's been an hour. It's Monday, folks. Monday is a fine day to tap that like button. That's something I wanted to talk to you guys about. I'm disappointed in the amount of caressing of the like button that goes on my channel. I have videos that have hundreds of thousands of views, tens of thousands of views. I have a video that has 18 or 19,000 views and only has 100 likes. If you guys are watching it, please just hit the like button. Like, that's one of the biggest things that helps kick you up the algorithm is interactions. What's Walt say? Hey, everybody, worked my last extended shift for a couple of months. Thank God. What's the minimum I can expect to pay for a good quality custom? Well, Aiden's here. It depends on if you're getting a folder or if you're getting a fixed blade or what you want. Jacob creates, Jacob Ginsburg. Jake is making knives, and his aren't that expensive. John over at BGM Knives is making custom knives that aren't that expensive. They're fixed blades. John is doing custom regrinds. If you don't want to get a custom knife, but you maybe want to regrind something, he's doing those fairly cheap. So it just depends on what you're looking for. I would say, yeah, Joseph is saying 25 watching, only 12 likes. Just saying. You said that, and now it's down to 19. Maybe we shouldn't talk about that. There he is, Aiden Miguel. So any of the guys that are here that haven't ever heard me talk about it, I started a GoFundMe for Tough Thumbs for Jeff over at Tough Knives. He had some severe flooding. His shop is just basically fucked. And so I started that. If you haven't went to check that out, there should be a link. I don't know. This one doesn't necessarily generate links the way I want it to. So it doesn't generate the tags and the description the way I want to. So go find the video I did, any of the videos I did last week. You'll find a link to that GoFundMe. What's the steal on that stonefish? It is 20 CV on that, and it's still sitting there. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do with it yet. I was having a problem every time I turn my grinder on. Every time I turn my grinder on, it tripped the main for the house. So the landlord thought it was a bad breaker. The electrician that came out thought it was as well, but went ahead and switched that circuit that I run my grinder on to an unused circuit that used to be for the air conditioning that this house no longer has. So I should be able to start grinding. The problem I have now is I got a lot of joint stuff going on. Like, I'm having a lot of like joint and body pain, which goes back along with coming off of one medicine and going back on another. I have a lot of joint issues because I have an autoimmune disorder. Yeah. How many did you get, Brant? Hinder knives are like rocks. I'll agree with that. I was going. Hey, yeah, Jeremy. How's your back? You said you were sitting at your desk, like vertical? Or you're like, oh God, I can kind of see. So 921 subs. That's where you were at when we got done with the live feed the other night. How did you not get any more after that? Guys, if you're new here, welcome to the live feed. I'm just hanging out. This is just a hangout live feed. We are going to do the podcast. Oh, I know what I wanted to show you guys. Is it? Hang on. Yeah, I'm pretty sure 921 is what you told me when we closed. Hang on. I'm trying to remember this. I'm trying to find this. If this is the one. Oh, is this it? Nope. Yes, here it is. Okay, I'm gonna pull this back up. Sitting semi-normal. I subbed that night. He's the only one. He's only done one video since is how Mike. Oh, okay. You should just start filming every day. Just take every day and film. Get a lot of stuff done. Where am I at here? I wanted to show you guys this. I saw this, and I knew it wasn't on Cold Steel, but I saw it on BlackRock Arms. Do you guys remember these? Do you guys remember those? The Hollow Bushman. Do you guys remember those? What is this? More videos coming soon. Nice. I'm subbed to your channel, but don't feel bad if I don't watch your stuff. Sometimes I'll just put it on just so you get a view and a like. So I'll do a like, and then I'll just let it play while I'm doing something else, because I'm not gonna lie, I get tired of watching knife content. You have that one? I have that one. I carried it on my last hike. Aiden, thank you, sir. What am I drinking? I'm drinking a Mike's Harder lemonade because I haven't felt good all day, and the idea of drinking an actual beer kind of just put me off. I bought about 5 of these because they were cheap. Actually, about 6. I bought a 6-pack of the Tall Boys Mike's Harder lemonade. You gotta be careful with them. They're like 8. They're like 8%. But if you just drink one and drink it slow, you don't do it on an empty stomach, because I ate before this time. But yeah, that's what I'm drinking. Yeah, plus your content's usually about hinderers and stuff like that. I pick on Zach as well. I'm like, Zach, I'd love to watch your channel, but it's only ever Benchmade. And then I saw that he put up I saw that he put up a video about the TRM Shadow. There we go. What was this? Thought they were bugging you. What are you talking about? Beardo! So you will be happy to know, Beardo, that I did shoot a knife about the video about the knife you gave me. And I was very sarcastic for the entire video. So you're going to get to see that. That video will probably go up Wednesday. We'll go ahead and do that one Wednesday. And that's when I first talked about the shirt. So I shot a special intro for the next. So Wednesdays and Thursdays videos, I talk about this shirt. No, not bugging me. It's a nice change from beer. The beer was what was bugging me. Like, it doesn't matter. My guts are so screwed up right now. Everything I eat or drink gives me heartburn. I told Nico that, like, I had noticed it, like, everything I eat or drink. So that's BlackRock Arms. BlackRockArms.com. That's where they had the Cold Steel Bushman. So, well, I mentioned that in the video. So you guys haven't got to see the video yet, have you? I'm not drinking whiskey. I might not. I usually don't drink while I'm gaming online. I have a tendency to get really vocal and getting upset, and next thing you know, I'm dying, and then I start cursing, and then the whole feed gets demonetized. I had an entire second channel that I had to take down for things that I was doing while gaming under the influence, and I don't think I want to take that risk. We may just have some tea while we do that. What games do you play? Me? I play a lot of games. I'm playing actually, I don't know. It was something else, Nico. It was something else that caused it. I don't know what it was. Something else I ate or drank that day. Well, the games that I'm playing right now. So I'm playing Kingdoms of Alamar. I'm playing Warhammer 40K Martyr. I'm getting ready to play Modern Warfare, the remastered. I'm getting ready to do that. I already downloaded it. I already own it. It's the remastered of Modern Warfare, the original. I'm gonna play that again. I'm basically gonna play the Modern Warfare games again, and then I think I'm gonna go get my PS3 dug out, and I'm gonna play Black Ops, the original Black Ops. I haven't played that in a long time. So I might play that because you can play that one in 3D. And I have a 3D TV and everything like that. Just an explanation. I actually meant to put that on a light shirt, but accidentally accidentally put it on the gray shirt. We would change PDM white to black. Yeah, that's cool. I actually like it. It's pretty cool. I wasn't expecting it. I don't know how you feel about it, Justin. I'll get in touch with you later. We could do that. And like I said, I do definitely want to have I want to have like a quote, like I have sex daily. Wait, that's wrong. I have dyslexia. And then PDM. Like that's a PDM quote, which I find funny because I definitely do have dyslexia. Which is why some of the messages that I type in these are so poorly written. Like, what did he just write? And that's just to explain a little bit. So the after show that we filmed the other night, which is only available to members right now, because I wanted you guys to be able to enjoy that for a little bit before I put it back up. I had gotten into the Jazz Cabbage, and my dyslexia gets so bad that I couldn't read the comments. It's not that I was intoxicated. I wasn't drunk. Something about the devil's lettuce makes my dyslexia and dysgraphia get so bad that I can't even read the comments. Like I'd bring them up on the screen. I thought maybe if I made it bigger, and I'm like, I can't read that. That doesn't even look like English. It's like somebody put the words in a boggle thing and just like shook them up. Like, yep, there's your sentence. I'm like, I don't get it. So yeah, so I did that on purpose. So if you guys are wondering why you don't see the after show after Nick Shabazz, when Tino and I sat on this couch, it's because I wanted the members to have access to that. And then I was going to bring it back up for everyone else. Plus I wanted to see if YouTube was going to demonetize it. Mike avoids alphabet. Anyone else laughing at the baked dude can't read? Yeah, everyone was. I'm pretty sure of it. I was honestly, consider your dyslexia. You do an astonishing good job with chat. I don't know if it's because I've been sick. It's gotten worse. Sometimes when I'm really tired, it's bad. And I am tired. I haven't slept well lately. So it gets worse when I'm sleepy. It definitely gets worse when I've partaken of the devil's lettuce. And I got into that abomination that we call the green dragon that I made. And I got into that evening, and it got way bad that night. Like I was non-functional. I just wound up going to bed and watching YouTube videos. I watched a YouTube video and I had to restart it like 5 times because I was like, wait, I missed something. Like I was like, I can't watch a movie right now. 15 minutes. That's my attention span right now, is a video of 15 minutes, but I've got to watch it like 3 times because the first 3 minutes I get into it and then I'm thinking about something else. I'm like, wait a second. No, I got to rewind this. Creativity cabbage. So I wasn't going to, I think I'm going to have to, I don't know if you guys can see that light spot there. I think I'm going to have to, redo it and then coat it with something, some lacquer or something, because as I carry it, I wear off the patina that I formed, and I don't want that. It reminds me of that dog that had alphabet soup and could talk cartoon. You guys want to hear a story about a dog? Because you said that, and all I could think of a dog that pooped out a message. That's what I was thinking. Well, I didn't clear coat it because I wanted it to continue to oxidize and get darker. Okay, so when I was stationed in Japan, when I was on shorter duty, I had a friend named Brent, and he had a dog, and the dog would eat anything. And so Brent and I would hang out, and I was hanging out. He was married and lived in housing. And so I go over to Brent's house, and me and Brent are in the backyard, hanging out, and he sees his dog, and he goes, "What is that fucking dog doing?" And the dog is like dragging his ass and shit. And he's like sitting there, and he's like looking. And he's like, "That dog has something hanging out of his butt." And I was like, yeah, he definitely does. I looked up and I saw it. It was something sticking out. And I'm like, what is that? He goes, "I don't know, but I'm going to go over there and look at it." And so I got up with him. I got my beer. I can't go anywhere. It's not like I can drive and go anywhere or anything. And he walks over, and there's like a piece of fabric sticking out of the dog's butt. And the dog's like trying to so Brent steps on it, and the dog is like, "Oh, hey, I can get," and the dog starts walking away from what's hanging out of his butt, and Brent's stepping on it, and this dog is shivering and like shivering and shaking and whining and shit, and continues to walk and walk until an entire fucking hand towel came out of that dog. And he goes, "There's that hand towel I've been looking for." And I was like, he looked at me and grinned, and I was like, "Don't do it." He goes, "I'm fucking putting that in the laundry." I was like, oh no. Took it. The dog ate an entire hand towel and then was trying to pass it and had gotten a corner of it out. And he stepped on it. The dog walked it out. I'm surprised Brent's wife didn't kill him. That was par for the course. Just sometimes he would do things like that. He was a unique and special individual. What? How? I don't know. But the dog had eaten an entire hand towel. I was in Yokosuka for the last, what was I up there? 4 years? Yeah. I was in Yokosuka for the last 4 years, and I was in Sasebo. No, I was up there for 3. I was in Yokosuka for 3, Sasebo for 10. At any rate, I was in Japan for 13 years. Somni, just rewind it back. You can actually rewind a live feedback, and then you can join us live again. Just it's worth it. It's worth it to go ahead and scroll it back a little bit. Somnium. I had something. Well, I was going to show you Somni, but that would be unfair. I was going to show you something. I already talked to you about it, but I was going to show everybody something. That would not be fair, because then the paying members, that's what membership has its benefits for, is for early access. But you already saw a picture of what I had show up today. I don't think a dog or anything living could pass something like that. It couldn't. That's why he helped it. It was not going to pass it. This guy walks in a bar with a monkey. Fucking monkey's just going nuts, just running around the bar, jumping up on the counter, eating everything, eating all this bar snacks, ate a whole fucking jar of maraschino cherries, just running around. The guy's like, "Hey, man, your monkey's tearing my bar up." And the guy's like, "Yeah, I don't know what to do about it." And the monkey jumps up on the bar on the pool table, grabs a pool cue, shove it in his mouth and swallow it. And the guy's like, "All right, that's enough." He's like, "Those things are expensive." He's like, "I'm sorry, He's like, I'll bring you back. I'll bring you back your cue ball. I'll bring it back tomorrow. AJ, I'll answer that in a minute. And so the guy leaves, and he's like, I'll bring you back the cue ball in a few days. Just like, please. I mean, if I can't bring it back, I'll bring you the money. So like 2 days later, he shows up and he gives the guy the pool cue or the cue ball. And he's like, wow, you got it back. And the monkey is just sitting there, and the monkey is like really well behaved. And the monkey hops up on the bar, and he's not running around, not acting all crazy. He just kind of picks up a peanut, he sniffs it, puts it in his asshole, and he eats it. And the guy's like, all right, the monkey's not acting all crazy and shit. But he's like, it's disgusting. He's been doing this. He's picking everything that he eats up and he's putting it in his ass. What is wrong with your monkey? And he goes, oh, after the whole cue ball thing, he measures everything before he eats it. So AJ, it was like a big golden retriever husky mix kind of thing. It was just a big fluffy mutt. Is what there's Walt. Walt with the big donation. Walt, why come you don't ever write anything in there? Like, I think you can write in. I know I do. Disgusting. Wow. Thank you so much, Walt. I appreciate that. I dare somebody to outdo him. I dare someone. I bet you won't. So is this Walt? What's going on, Walt? Test fitting. I think he blew a gasket on it. There we go. We'll leave Walt's up there for a bit. Walt forgot. Aiden, I love that. I love your profile picture. What's this? I do every month. What is this? Yeah, I know you do. I'm just kidding. I'm glad work has been going well the last few months. I wish I could work. How's Japan overall? If I could dump everything and go back, I fucking would. Go find. I did a whole bunch of Japan vlogs. If you go find it, there's like 6 or 7 videos of the last trip that I made to Japan. I just haven't been able to because money and work and everything else. I'm kidding, Somni. I'm just kidding. All that other stuff that got in the way, I haven't went back in several years. I would love to. I miss everything about it. I would go back and live there permanently if I could. But I just can't. I mean, I could do this from there, but I mean, I can't. There's so many things I would have to give up to live in Japan. So like right now, this is my best option. But go find my Japan vlogs that I did. It's there's like 5 or 6 of them that I did of going to visit with my in-laws, and it's so much fun. I love my in-laws. I love my family. Everyone there is so nice. If you're not in the big city, so. I see that hurt. I am a wallflower. What can I say? A wallflower, if you will. But yeah, I would absolutely love to go back to Japan. I watch like my Japan vlogs. I watch them, and to the point where I enjoy them. So I miss my brother-in-law, my wife's sister's husband. I love that dude so much. He's such a blast. We were walking around. So in one of the videos, we're walking around and we see these little restaurants. We're walking around in this. We were in a resort town where my in-laws own a cabin with a hot springs, volcanic hot springs tub right in it. Like it's just natural hot springs. And so this whole area is really, really rich. And it's like a touristy kind of area. And I look tired. I'm sorry. And so at any rate, we're walking around and we had the girls, my daughter and his daughter, and we're walking around and we see all these places and he keeps seeing the menu. And I was like, you want to stop here? What do you want to get something to eat? And he goes, no, stop. And I was like, why do we keep passing? Why don't we stop? And he looks at he points to the menu. He goes, no beer. I was like, no beer? He goes, no beer, no stop. No beer, no stop. He's like, we're not going anywhere they don't have beer. There's a video of us. We got in trouble. We were supposed to be watching the girls. His daughter was like 13 at the time. My daughter was like 10. And we were like, he's like, she's 13. It's okay. And he tells her, and then, so we're sitting at the bar. We're sitting at a bar drinking beer, and his phone rings, and it's his wife. And he looks at me, and I was like, I'm pretty sure we're in trouble. And the next thing you know, here come our wives, like, where are our daughters? And I was like, it's his fault. It's his fault over there. It's a blast, dude. Like, guys, seriously, you should go check out those videos. They are rewatchable. They are so much fun. And that's when I really first did my first like audio editing. Like, I put background sounds that I recorded sounds and added them in to the videos. And that's when I realized that you could do some of those things. And I did it all from my phone. I did all of it from my phone until my mother bought me this computer. I did all of my stuff. Hey, Monster. Sorry. No, I wasn't reading closely. Hello. I am sorry. And I don't see it goes. Okay. So what you guys, for me, it's glitchy. It comes in. It's not coming smoothly for me. It comes in blocks. And so if you happen to be at the top and the block is too big, let me see. I didn't. Oh, yeah. Hey, there we go. Yeah, I see him. I am sorry. It fits in spurts. I knew a chick that did that every once in a while. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's not right. That ain't right. You shouldn't say things like that. So 30 people. How many likes are we at? Because I can't figure out how Jared can pull up a live feed on his phone while he's doing it from his account. I don't get it. I don't see. Mike was reminiscing, and it was nice. Isn't very nice? No, it was just right. 21 likes. 21 likes and 32 people, guys. Come on. That's why I can't get my channel up. That's why I can't get my channel up. We got to start getting the likes. You guys have really got to start hitting them like buttons. I got to figure out how to. I need my reading glasses for that. No biggie. Got 30. See, that's the other thing. Like, YouTube can't make up your mind whether we actually have the likes or not. And Nico, you should quit making your profile picture look like you're tall. Like I couldn't get my whole body. I couldn't. No. I mean, like when you want to do like screen share and stuff, you got to put your webcam like on your computer desk, because you like this is what this is what Nico's computer desk looks like. Sorry. That's not nice. That's not good. That's bad. That's bad. Duke says that we got 33. There's only 29 people here though. That's something I was going to talk about. I'm going to put something up on the community tab. If you guys could all go and answer in on it. I am going to do a poll on who's getting notifications. And if you're not getting notifications, I want you to go ahead and tell me you're not, because I'm going to screenshot that, because Google keeps telling me that they're sending out notifications on everything. And then they tell me, you're like, oh, well, you just put up too many things that day. I was like, I uploaded a bunch of things, but that doesn't mean that anyone got notified, because I didn't make those viewable. Those only went up on the community tab. Those videos do not go live. Like, those videos will premiere. They shouldn't get notified. There should be no notifications going out until the premiere. They're like, oh, well, you uploaded all these things. I'm like, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Obviously. What a night. Good one for a live action. I did not wake up till 7 p.m. I wish I could. Hobbit. Tim. I didn't even see Tim. See, it jumps. Where's Tim? Where'd Tim come in? I don't even see Tim in here. Mark Herrera. Most people should be stopping by because everybody. Oh, he just stopped. He just ended his live feed. I didn't know he was doing one. How can you put up too many things? Isn't that what you're supposed to be doing? I don't know. I know that if you don't do shorts, they don't push your stuff. I do shorts. I had been getting more traffic. I was doing 5 days a week and everybody seemed happy with it. There was more traffic. Now I don't know if I need to do 5 days a week because that might be too much and it's just not getting out and no one knows about it. I might have to, I don't know. But you know what, at this point, I'm already on a schedule of filming 5 videos a week. I'm just going to keep fucking doing it. So I don't know. You got to start tagging your lives. I did. The problem is that this software suite, whether I tag it or not, the tags don't go up because I'm not on YouTube. So when this goes live, whatever I did, it erases it. So if I tried it today, all of my tags are in there. I took 45 minutes putting up tags. And if they didn't come through, I don't know what to do. I'll tag them after. So there's no, I guarantee if you go look, there's probably no description either. I just, it's frustrating. Now I have the software where I can do stuff and it won't take what I'm trying to do. So what's up? Nako brings all the boys to the yard. Huh. He is right out there. My daughter just fed him here not too long ago. So that's Mike's O face. Yeah, see, it jumps. I don't know what to do about that. There's a description because it's the description I wrote in here, but I bet if you read it, the rest of the description with all of my affiliate links is not there. That's typically what happens. So I don't know. I really don't know. And for the live feeds, the fact is like these, not such a big deal. Like Fridays where it's a podcast, I definitely want to have that in there, but like it gets frustrating. And then there's just like, honestly, there's only so much I can do by the time it goes up. If I can't, I don't know. Hang on a second, guys. Allow me to continue to talk to you. I'm going to go look. Oops. Yeah, see, those aren't there. And I put them all in. Let's go see if I can. I'll keep talking to you guys. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going in and I'm going to look at this actual feed and see if I can change it while we're live. Content. Live. We will edit this a little bit and we'll see. I'm going to see if I can drop it in and you guys go and tell me if it actually changed. So I will, I'm just going to do a generic. You guys didn't go anywhere, did you? Okay, anyway, yeah, I'm going to go check this. Don't go anywhere, guys. I'm just going to go see if it will let me do this. So I'm going to go into my settings. I'm going to look at my upload defaults. I have some tags that automatically go upload defaults. We're going to copy all of this stuff. Copy. And we will go here. And we're going to see if this changes this. I'm just curious. This is weird that no matter what I do, paste, save. It's probably going to tell me, it changed, it saved. So do me a favor and go see if the description changed, and all of my affiliate links and stuff are down there now. What's up, my dudes and Mike? So just curious if the description changed, because if the description's changed, now I'll put the tags up, because those tags will go up next, and those tags are just the generic tags that I use as my upload defaults. And that, yes, yep, it's all there. Okay, so now let me go find my upload defaults for the tags that I use as just some standards. And down here, and we will, that's not going to work. Close. Well, you know what? We'll just, we'll cheat a little bit. I'm just going to use the tags that I used in the Nick Shabazz video, which seemed to work really well, even though the title's not the same. We'll copy all of these, and we're going to go back here, and we're going to drop these into here and go down here. And that way there's at least some tags that should generate a little bit of traffic, even if they're not exactly the tags that I need to be using. Some tags is better than nothing. Thank you for pointing that out to me, that it wasn't working right. Oh, what did I miss? Yep, it's all there. It's there now. Sweet. Oh, graveyard shift. That sucks. Top 3 tags. That's the ones I add in like 4. Mike, DC 53. I actually want some. What? I don't know what that is. Do I actually want some, or just think I do? Do you have a judgment? I don't even know what DC 53 is. Not a clue. I don't know, but I'm going to go get something because I do want to show you guys. I was joking about not showing you guys. Hang on a second. Yes, I know that, Tim, but I thought there was another Tim in here because there's another guy. Okay, I once again do not agree with saying that it is the new D2 tool steel, because D2 is D2 tool steel. If you change it, you've made something new. ARRPM9 is very similar in chemical, in the chemical composition to 9CR, and it's now and it's a powdered. Night and day, completely different animals. Like I said, hey, Shop Cat, are you trying to go in the house? So like I like to point that out, and now in videos when I talk about knives, I definitely go. So this blade is not really broad, not tall, Jared, and the handle on it is relatively broad, not tall, Jared, just because I personally think that's wrong. This is not a person. It does not have height. Height is usually something that's used as a descriptor for a person, how tall someone is, how tall a building is. A knife is either thick, broad, it has length, thickness, and width. Shop Nako, you make me money every time. Aiden's going to run out of money. What's up, buddy? Do you want to go in the house? He goes in the house, and he loves to sit on the love seat, or on the footstool. Hang on a second. Let him in. Do you want to go in? I'm letting him in. You want to go in, buddy? You want to go in? So he likes to go in and sit on the footstool. He's a footstool cat. Like, he sits on the footstool out here. Like, he'll hop up in the chair if there is girth is only a dimension on Medfords or members, I guess. I don't know. But he likes to go in and sit on the footstool he doesn't get up on the actual couch. He only gets up on the footstool. He comes out here. If the footstool has stuff on it, he jumps up on the chair, but very rarely. Oh, that's right. I was going to go get something for you guys to see. So I did the first impressions video about this, and you guys are going to see it. I don't know how I feel about this. So this is kind of a unique animal. This is a Boker Plus, and that is a fully ceramic blade. It is ridiculous sharp. It really, really is. But it doesn't run on bearings. The action is really stiff. If you can get it to deploy with the thumb studs, you're doing something. It actually hurts my thumbs. It runs on Teflon washers, and it has such bad lock stick. I have been putting, yeah, I know. That's what I was saying. I have nerve damage in this arm from multiple shoulder surgeries, and damage to that shoulder. As you can see, this shoulder looks different than this one. It has such bad lock stick. I've been putting graphite on the lockup, but listen. So the fact that it slams open that hard, ceramic on steel, and then that titanium lock bar clicking off, I am so afraid that it's just gonna shatter. But I'm not gonna lie to you, that's attractive, and it is ridiculously sharp. Well, Snuzz, you have to have specific tools. I have tools here that I could sharpen this with. I would still be afraid it would chip. But this thing is, when you do the finger test, it's weird. It's like, that doesn't feel like it's that sharp. And then you cut something with you, you're like, that is frightening. If you touch it, you're like, that doesn't feel that sharp. And then you don't want to push any direction. You're like, oh my God. These have been around for a while though, Somni. I've seen these for years, and I always wondered why. They had another ceramic model that actually was the knife that the French dude used to kill one of the agents in the original Tom Cruise Mission Impossible. I don't know if I would use the matrix stones. I would probably use those ultra sharp plates that I just bought. It's got to be insane. I haven't looked it up, but like the D10 is so stiff that like there's a lot of times that you miss, but it is beautiful, and it is probably the best, most evenly ground. How hard is it to sharpen? Almost impossible sometimes. There's ways to do it. You can actually, there's a certificate in there to send this back to Boker for sharpening. But listen, like I'm afraid that that's just going to crack. This is like ridiculously. Like just at the slightest touch, it cuts. I don't like either of those. I would much rather have the matrix. Which do I like more? I don't like either one. There's reasons why I like the matrix stones for a specific reason. The Vinev stones are nice. They do cut well. They leave a really nasty black coating that gets into the steel, and you basically have to work and work and work to get it off. Like even like on a stonewash blade and things like that, it gets in the pores of the metal, and it's really, really hard to remove. And it leaves like a black line on the steel. The Vinev stones do. The matrix stones don't do that, but I think the Vinev stones cut a little more aggressively. So, I mean, it's just kind of a trade. The diamond plates, they wear out pretty quick. Like I bought a 1200 grit I bought a 300 grit, a 600 grit, and a 1200 grit. And it's just one of those things that, like, I don't know, that the 1200 grit already feels like the diamond is just gone. It doesn't feel like it does anything. I'm like, well, that I don't even use it anymore. Want to put on? No, I don't, Sinister. I do not, Duke. I really don't want to do that. What do you suppose the edge retention on it is? 1 to 10. I would say, as long as I don't do any lateral movement and chip the edge, I'm going to say this is probably 10 out of 10. This is one of those knives that, like, this is one of those things that you would send back to the factory, and in the lifetime of owning that knife, you would probably only have to do it a couple times. But the second you hit something hard, my mother had ceramic kitchen knives, and they were all chipped to shit. And because it's so brittle, it's like glass. Oh, that was unique. You can see the knife with my face, and then the knife. Can you see that? You can see the knife in the knife in the knife. It's really bright. Do you mean the Edge Pro Matrix? Yes. That's exactly what I was talking about, the Edge Pro Matrix. Fuck sharpening that thing. It's cheap enough to just be a display. Well, they're like $100 and something bucks. I caught it on sale. And so for some people, for a lot of people, that's not disposable. That's like, I got to send that in for sharpening. So they're like $100 and something. I got it. I found it on sale, and I had gotten a friend that gave me a gift card. He'd given me his gift card from Knife Center, and he was like, "Hey, you just use this for the channel." And so, getting it on sale and getting his gift card, I got this fairly cheap, but they're over $100. They're over $100. So what knife is it? It is the Boker It's the Boker Anti-MC ceramic. I'm not gonna lie though, it is stupid thin, but I have a hard time getting it to deploy. And that pocket clip is just so flexy. Yeah, they warn you about dropping this. They definitely warn you about not dropping it. That fan's gonna fall over. I can feel it coming. That 79. Yes, that's 70, but it's on sale. That's where I got it. It was Knife Center. That's my preferred vendor. And it's 79 now, but that's because it's on sale. I think regular price is 100 and something, 130. Jim Shepard, welcome, sir. Hey, y'all. Let's look here. Let's bring up Boker Anti-MC. 105 on Boker's website, 79 on Knife Center, 79 on Blade HQ. So I don't know what's going on, but I got it. It was listed on sale. That's the cheapest I'd seen it. 105. Not 130. Sorry. I was telling stories out of school. Now I'm curious because this has steel hardware. If you change that out with titanium hardware, would this set off a metal detector? Pocket clip is steel. Would this be an undetectable? Just out of curiosity. I do remember Boker. Oh, that's what I was going to say. The Boker that was in Mission Impossible. Let's see if I can find that one. Okay. Boker ceramic knife. I'm trying to see here, guys. Where's the one? It wasn't. No. So they might not make it anymore, but the one that the guy that was in the professional had in what did I miss here? Trying to find that so I can unselect it. There we go. Was a ceramic blade too. Do they make ceramic hardware for it? No, because you can't use ceramic. So ceramic's really strong in one direction, but the second you do any lateral twisting or anything on it, it's going to snap. It doesn't have any torsion strength. So lateral and torsion, it's going to snap and things like that. I don't have to guess because I actually met Tom Cruise. He's not all that tall. He's a little dude. They do a lot of creative shit to make him as tall as the women that are in movies with him. I've been actually met a lot of famous people. It never really, like, everybody's like, oh, you met that person? What was it? It's like, he's just another person. I don't fucking care. Like, I didn't even care that most of the time when I've met someone that is like a celebrity, I don't care. I'm just like, I just want to be done with it. Like, hey, great. You're the reason I have to fucking work. I met, what's his name? The singer that's in the Nationwide commercials. Brad Paisley. Now, I do have to tell you, I was really, really, really stoked to meet Brad Paisley because he seems hilarious. And I'm like, you know what? That's got to be something that that's like his handlers are making him out. The humor that you see in those Nationwide commercials from Brad Paisley, that is his actual personality. That dude is freaking hilarious. He's hilarious. And I met him because we were setting up, he did a show on the base for the troops. It was a USO show on the base here in San Diego. I was doing the setup for the show, and it was really cool. And he was so cool about getting to meet everybody. And he was like, what? It's like, you're not in the Navy. I was like, nah, I'm retired. I work here. He goes, well, I could have guessed by the fact that you're the only one out here out of uniform and in a beard. But he's like, looks like you're in charge of some shit. And I was like, this is fucking cool. Brad's wife, Kim, I don't remember. I know the show, but I can't think of her character. God. When I turn the fan away, it's cold. When I turn the fan towards me, it's cold. When I turn the fan away, it's hot. Brad's wife, Kimberly. Now I'm confused. Now I can't think. Shorter than 5'6"? I don't know, man. If he's Nico's height, they're doing some serious photographic enhancement and magic. How do they fight those? How do they film those fight scenes if he's that little? It'd be like Nico fighting me. Can you imagine that? Like, get the fuck out of here. You can't fucking reach me. Have the fan oscillate. It's a box fan that's leaning up against a box of screws because it doesn't have its feet. And if I don't do that, it falls over. There is no oscillate on a box fan. Stunt double. Aim it at the ground. There is no aim it at the ground. The only way to aim it at the ground is to lay it down. Bruce Willis and Demi Moore shot a film on my town. Where a daughter was born. There's no middle ground where people's experience with them. Love, hate. That's it. I've met a handful of dudes. I met the dude that played Avi in Snatch. He was kind of cool, but he was doing that was before Snatch came out. This is why I was stationed in Sasebo, and he came out and was meeting everybody. He had been there for a USO show in Japan. I got to meet the entire band Survivor, Eye of the Tiger. Remember that? I got to meet those guys. I fucking completely blew off the lead singer. I was talking to my friends. He goes, "Hey, you know, my name's such and such. I'm a lead singer of Survivor." Yeah, shut the fuck up. Talking to my friends. Get the fuck out of here. That was my experience with him. I got to meet the guys from Oasis. I met who else? I met Metallica twice. I got to go backstage when they played in New York. We snuck away from. Okay, I went UA. I went AWOL from the base for an entire weekend to drive from Chicago to New York to watch Metallica, Primus, and Guns N' Roses. And I got to go backstage and I got drunk with Metallica. And then they came to Japan and my cousin owned a bar and those motherfuckers remembered me. They're like, he's like, "You were backstage at a show years ago." He's like, "You look just like you haven't changed all that much." And I'm like, "You fucking remember?" Lars Ulrich remembered me. So did James Hetfield. I met, I met the drummer from Dokken. Uh-oh, Mike, what was that? Brad's best role. I'm trying to find something here. Wild Mick. What was his name? Wild Mick? What? I can't remember. Dokken's drummer. Wild Mick Brown. That's what it was. Wild Mick Brown. Me and my cousin went backstage because my cousin owned a bar. And he was like, he would invite everybody. So no one from Dokken wanted to come out except for the drummer, Wild Mick Brown. Aiden's here. Shopcat just walked in. Like every time you do that, Shopcat literally, did you see the light change? Shopcat walked in when you did that. So Wild Mick Brown was like, "I'll come to that bar." And so my cousin was like, "Cool." This was a Saturday. No, this was a Friday. Wild Mick Brown came Wild Mick Brown came to my cousin's bar. And we drank. And Chad was like, "We got to close the bar." And we closed the bar. And he was like, "Well, where else can we go?" And that's pretty much the last thing I remember. That was Friday into Saturday, probably about 4 a.m. I stayed drunk. We went out on a Friday. My cousin's wife wouldn't let me hang out with him anymore. We went on a Friday, hung out with Wild Mick Brown, and came back on a Tuesday. You ever heard the phrase "party like a rock star"? It's no fucking joke. Like, I was sick for 3 days. I was like, I don't feel well. Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday, I'm like, "Oh my God." And he goes, "Do you know why?" Because Sunday he missed his flight and got a new hotel room and just kept like, where do we go? What's the best places around here? You guys know. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, we get back to Chad's house and we looked like someone had drug us through 12 miles of sewer. It was bad. It was bad. God, it was fun. Who else? Who else did we meet? We met so many people because we got to meet Aerosmith. We got to meet who else? Motley Crue. Because Chad had a bar, and so after the show, it just got to be where, like, we went so many times up to the guys in the back. Like, hey, we got a bar. We're Americans, like, and they got to where security guards were like, we didn't even have to have backstage passes anymore. They were like, oh, it's the two Americans, and they're gonna tell them about the bar, and they're like, it's cool. And then they would come, like sometimes the guards would come too, and if they had let us in, we gave them free drinks. Because I would work at the bar for Chad on evenings and things like that, and so it was a lot of fun. But I'm trying to think who else did we meet. Oh, who else? Who else? There was a lot of active roofs. We know where the term shit-faced came from. It was bad. I'm trying to think. There was I got to meet Keanu Reeves. His band Dogstar was in Fukuoka, and they played the Zip Center, and I got to meet Keanu Reeves when he had that band Dogstar. That was interesting. He's unique. He's not at all like you expect famous people to be. He's not. He's like the dude that lives across from you, like 3 doors down, that you wave at every once. Like, you run into him every once in a while. So, guys, isn't it nice to not have to babysit someone in the comments section? I'm not trying to say anything, but like, I already blocked his new account, so you guys don't really have to worry about it. But it's very nice not to have to worry about just constantly babysitting the comment section. I find that quite enjoyable. So, yeah, that was one of the things I was gonna say. So, yeah, there's another one. He's not just laid back, like mellow as fuck, chill, like super chill. And I just like it was not like, it was like when you meet other famous people, like, even though I said, I really didn't care, but still there's that little bit like, holy shit, I'm hanging out with Metallica, or holy shit, I just met Aerosmith, or holy shit, I just met Keanu Reeves. When I met Keanu Reeves, I was like, holy shit, Keanu Reeves is like my neighbor. The chillest, most unassuming person you'd ever want to meet. Yes, he came up with another account. He dropped he dropped a comment on one of my videos, and I immediately recognized it because he's not real good at coming up with new names. So I blocked it immediately because I could tell. Sounds like a party I had in my place when I was a kid. 4 days of alcohol and other dispensables. Actually, do you know he's really not that rich? He donates most of the money he makes. He honestly gives away most of the money he makes. He still, from what I understand, he still rides the subway everywhere he goes. He doesn't have his own car and all that shit. Terrible Ted. I met Ted, Mr. Nugent, Uncle Ted. I met Mr. Nugent once at a gun show. Yeah, he's unique. Not an asshole, but not exactly engaging. Just a dude. Yeah, that's how I was going to. He's just kind of. He has some cool motorcycles, though. Yeah, I mean, I know that he has. Like, he's got more shit than any of us would, but I like Keanu Reeves is like, he's one of those dudes where you're just like, that guy just is like probably one of the nicest guys. So Rubicon, I know you haven't been very, very often. We don't discuss 2A stuff. We don't discuss politics. We don't discuss current events. That's all stuff that can bring it can get the channel demonetized. And so I just avoid all of it. So that's just where we go. That's just where we go with this. This is just a fun place. We don't talk about that. I have a channel on full30.com. You can go over there. You can leave comments and ask me those questions. And I think I address it in a video where I walk through all of the pew-pews that I own. But this is not a pew-pew channel. This is a knife channel. met Lennox Lewis. I met Jackie Chan and hung out with Jackie Chan all night. After his losses, man, he's seen hell and remained a wonderful person. I met Jackie Chan in Hong Kong, actually Kowloon Bay, which was, so you had Hong Kong, which was the British side, and then you had Kowloon Bay, which was still Chinese, but that's where all the nice places to hang out were. All the ladies of ill repute that you could pay for companionship, if you would, were on the Hong Kong side. And that's where all the discos and shit were. Like if you wanted to go just to a quiet bar or restaurant, you went to Kowloon Bay. And that's where I hung out because I had spent so much time in all those other places, different places, Singapore, where it was just crazy. And so I would go to Kowloon Bay. Well, Kowloon Bay is where they had the Hard Rock Cafe. So Hard Rock Cafe, I forget who was playing, like Mr. Moonlight or something like that. And it was a big show, and we showed up early, and we got seats that were close to the stage. And so we were there, and as the show gets ready to start, here comes like security, and they're like, "Yeah, you guys have to move." I'm like, "What do we have to move? We've been here all day trying to get here so we could watch this concert that was happening inside the Hard Rock Cafe." And I'm like, "This is some horse." And they literally made us move. They're like, so John Bon Jovi is a fucking little prima donna bitch. So he decides that he wants this whole area, and he didn't want anyone at the tables around him. And he brings his whole entourage, and he's got like 4 or 5 tables all around him where it's just no one but his people. And I'm like, this is some fucking horse shit. These seats weren't reserved. And they're like, if you don't stop causing problems, we're going to ask you to leave. And this guy comes up and taps me on the shoulder. I was like, what now? And it's this big Chinese guy, like no neck. And he goes, my boss asked if you want to sit with him to watch the show. Your friends can all sit. And I was like, what? And I look over, and there's Jackie Chan. And I'm like, that's fucking Jackie Chan. And we watched the concert with Jackie Chan at the Hard Rock. We got done. He goes, so do you guys know Hong Kong? And I was like, well, I've been around Hong Kong and Kowloon a bunch of times, but like these guys, some of the guys that I was with, were like, no clue. And he goes, well, I'll take you around. And I'm like, what? So there's like 4 of us, me and 3 other guys. And he goes, come on, let's go. And his car comes up, and he puts us in his car, and he's driving us around. We're going places. Where do you want to go? You want to go to a bar? You want to go to a restaurant? What do you want? And he takes us all around Hong Kong for like 2 hours. For like 2 hours, Jackie Chan is. He had a few drinks, but not like, but here's the thing. Like he was buying us anything we wanted. Like all these places were like, no, we got it. We got money. He says, no, that's okay. He's like, that wasn't fair. That wasn't fair. What happened to you back there? And he told us a story about like, so he's super, super cool about being famous because he told us a story. He's like, look, when I went to shoot Cannonball Run in the United States, he's like, I was a superstar in China and Hong Kong. And he goes, and I went to the United States and expected to be treated the way that I get treated in China and Hong Kong as a superstar. And no one knew who he was. And he was like, and I know how that felt. And he says, and I saw what happened. He's like, so, Roscoe, I'll answer that. So at any rate, he was like, I remember how that felt. And he said, I would never do that. And he's like, so like you guys I saw what happened. And so, that's not fair. And it shouldn't happen to anybody just because someone's rich and famous. And he felt like he got stomped over and like shit on when he came to the States to film Cannonball Run. And he remembered that feeling. And then he took us all around. Like he took us all around Hong Kong, showing us his hometown, showing us different things. And then he got a phone call and he was like, guys, I'm sorry, I have to go. And we're like, no, that's fine. Just to drop us off. No. He's like, I'm gonna have my driver drop me off, and then you guys. He's like, and he tells his driver, he's like, take them wherever they want to go, and then just pay for whatever they want. And I was like, are you fucking kidding? We drank and ate until midnight, and I was like, look, I can't. At midnight, this guy was like, where do you want to go next? I was like, I can't, in good conscience, take advantage of this. I was like, take us back just take us back to our hotel and tell Mr. Jackie Chan that we really, really appreciate everything he did. And it was great, but I just cannot take advantage of his hospitality any longer. And the other guys were like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, he's on the hook to buy us anything we want. I was like, I know. And that's why we need to stop. Because it like he did something cool for us, and to take advantage of it would be fucked. So yeah, thank you, Somni. I was gonna do it when I finished my story. Cerberus nice, but I think he's sold out. I think they are all sold out. And Jackie Chan's not as short as you would think. He's not tall. He's taller than Nico. So then again, my daughter's almost taller than Nico, and his wife is definitely taller than he is, and prettier. Yeah, guys, we're gonna see. You know, Tom Cruise. I remember him being short, but I don't remember if he's shorter than Nico. I don't really remember. Because you know what? Here's the thing. Like, I just didn't care to meet Tom Cruise. I didn't care that I met him. It just wasn't one of those things I was really interested in. The cheerleaders that I was responsible for making sure found their way to and from their hotel and places like that, I was interested in meeting them. And that was fun. Jackie Chan, Jackie Chan's old. Do you know who looks really old and it's sad? Is Jet Li. Like, it's kind of sad that I guess Jet Li has some kind of degenerative issue. Guys, that's why I don't have any. That's why I didn't ask anyone if they wanted to join me. My Wi-Fi is jacked. It's probably 100% the fact that let me see if I can arrest. I might be able to get us a little bit better if I prioritize this device. Jet Li's a badass. Yes, he is. Let me see if I can prioritize this device. I'm trying, guys. So I think my daughter is using up my Wi-Fi bandwidth here. I'll prioritize this. Oh. Yeah, I don't know why I can't. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. It says that my MacBook Pro should have. I'm going to prioritize it. That should help. Cradle of the Grave was one of my favorites with Jet Li. I like that one. My favorite Jet Li movie was Romeo Must Die. That was a good one. And as a matter of fact, I have that on DVD. DVD even. Did that help with the Wi-Fi at all, by the way? I don't know. It's prioritized. AOL sound in the background. Did that help? There we go. I can prioritize devices that are on my Wi-Fi. I'm going to disconnect my Apple TV. I'm going to disconnect all the devices I know. It's more like Wayne's World. Guys, I'm going to have to go pee in a second. Let me see. I can pause my PlayStation as well. That should help. We have a lot of devices connected. It's greeting card focus, Mike. Yeah, DMX. I remember hearing stories about him. I remember hearing stories about him going to a Waffle House or a Denny's or something, and like the people that came to meet him there, he was behind the counter cooking, and he was like, he's cooking in the back, people. He just walked into the kitchen and started cooking. So, guys, hang on a second. I'm gonna go pee, and then I'm gonna finish this beverage, and then we'll end this. Are you guys seriously though? Are you cool with like, oh, Leo's so hot. God, she was hot. I don't care what anyone ever tries to say. There's no way. There's no way that you could ever not sleep with that chick. Like I would, God, she was so hot. Pocket check? How about we do a pocket and waistband check? Waistband, pocket. So I've got my Norseman in my waistband. It's so warm. It's next to my penis. And I have my Grazioso. Bro, don't even mention chancla. Pocket check. Is it better? Did I resolve the issue? I'm wearing basketball shorts and I'm carrying, oh, I took it out of my pocket. And I'm also carrying my pry bar and a thing of sugar babies. I'm so hungry. I want to eat, but I know what happens every time I eat. I know what happens every time I eat. I'm going to get the squirts. I'm so hungry. But every time I put food in me, my body turns it to water and it comes out. Yeah, that's a Civivi Wii pry bar. That's the one I got as a gift. It's a nice little pry bar. It's I thought they were titanium, but I think they are steel of some sorts. Go for it, Mike, and enjoy some instant noodles. No. I just, at this point, so much liquid has come out of that end that it just, the idea of eating and having it come out, it just burns thinking about it. I am going to go take a leak. I'll be right back. We might run more than 2 hours. It just depends how long it takes me to finish that beverage. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm back, guys. I was just going to grab something. I wanted to show you guys something. I have returned. Alec. So Alec is one of the newest paying members. I was hoping that, where did I leave off? I was hoping that my new paying member, Ryan, was going to show up. What are we talking about here? I like their choice of blade steel. It's going to get a drifter. Oh, we must be talking about Now I can't think of it. I had the drifter here. Nico has one. Oh, quiet carry drift, not the. No, that's not the drifter. The drifter is one. Nico, what's the one that you have? The drifter. Nico, help me out here. Quiet carry drift. There's one called the drifter. I get to wake up in 5 hours, but I love me some live streams. This is one of the giveaways that I've got for you guys. This is a Meyerco neck lance. Neck lance. Get it? Skiff made. That's what it was. Skiff made drifter. Oh, pardon. This thing is brand new. Guys, next Saturday, I would like to do a 2-7 party. But you guys would all have to go buy the video that I want to watch on Amazon. That's the problem. So it's Las Vegas Raiders beat the Ravens. Las Vegas Raiders. Okay, so when they started kneeling at the national anthem, I stopped watching football. So did the Raiders move to Vegas? Because I had no clue. I quit following football. I quit watching football. I have nothing to do with football. I am doing my own little boycott. I take that seriously. I have not watched. I have not watched mainstream sports probably 2 years. I watch Jelly's Marble Runs. So not just not doing it. I'm not going to do it. So at any rate, if you guys wanted to do a see, I don't give a crap about that Michael Vick thing. You know what? He served his time. I'm a country boy, so I think of animals a little differently. It's not like he killed a person. I mean, it sucks. I love dogs. I love animals. But the fact is, like, yeah, at what point do he did his time. Yeah, Raiders in Vegas. Huh. That is unique. I wonder if it tamed the fans down any. Are there going to be less stabbings? Guys, I'm not going to lie to you. This knife is so incredibly, aggressively sharp. As is, let me see. No, it doesn't cut. So just the same amount of pressure, the ceramic, and then this. Like, it cuts, but it stops. No way, like 6 stabbings in the first quarter. Sweet. I would hate to see the fans have to give up their penchant for violence. I mean, it's just like, the slightest, like pushing it doesn't do like as much, but like this thing it's really, really sharp. It's weird though. Like I said, it doesn't, well, I almost dropped it. It doesn't feel sharp. It doesn't feel sharp until you push. And then that edge that's on that ceramic, it's just super, super aggressive. I hate that pop. It's like them wavy swords from Persia. That's out of box. Where'd it go? This out of box sharp. So is this. This is the aggressive edge. This does not. Here's the thing. Kaiser does their edges pretty well. That's not a That's not a 120 grit edge that I typically would see. That looks like maybe between 2 and 600 grit, or 4 and 600 grit. That's a fairly fine edge on that for a belt edge, and it's really really aggressive. And N690 is a good steel. Yeah, if you just barely give it any forward pressure, it's cutting fairly aggressively. No, it's not a Neves edge. That's a factory edge. I can look at it and tell you that's not a Neves edge. Heard somebody outside my garage door. It is not a Neves edge. It's definitely a factory edge. I first American professional. I had went to Japanese pro baseball games. First American pro baseball game I went to was the season opener of the Padres, the last season that they played in Petco before they opened the new stadium for them downtown and left the Chargers to play at the other. So at one point, not Petco, I'm sorry, the old stadium, not Petco. They played at, I can't remember what the old stadium. At any rate, the old stadium housed both the baseball and football teams. And the baseball team got their own downtown stadium called Petco Park. And then what the fuck was the name of that studio or that stadium? At any rate, the old stadium that was the football team stadium is in the process of being torn down. What's the name of that stadium? It was named after No. Here in San Diego, it was named after that computer company, Qualcomm. There you go, Qualcomm. Thank you. It may have one time been the Jack Murphy, but I'm going to tell you what, it's 43 likes. That's great. I get frustrated sometimes because I see that you guys watch videos, but you never hit the like button. If you guys could just do me a favor and just make that mental effort to hit the like button. I mean, it's in my my wife's car lights just went on. She just locked the car or something. I get frustrated because I see the videos go up and I see people watching them and I don't see people liking them. And the likes and things like that are really important. And so, I mean, I even have it in the intro for my videos, like and subscribe. The liking the videos or disliking them, it doesn't matter. That's a big thing, those interactions. And I would just ask that if you don't like the videos, that you would let me know why and what I would change. Because I'm always open for, I like while I'm waiting for the ads name. Yeah, but I'm not talking to you, Aiden. I'm talking to the 95% of the people that here. Let me see if I can find one. Let's see here. Let's go to filter. No, we'll go by views. So ascending, descending. Uh-oh. Oh no. Where'd it go? I definitely have a video that has way more views than that. Oh no, that's because I'm a dummy. I'm sorry. I'm trying to pull something up for you guys. There we go. I just wanted to see it. So that's over there. Let me pull something up for you guys and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Just because, we got time. What if we want to be an ass? I don't care. If you a down vote, an up vote, doesn't matter. Interaction's an interaction. And that's why I say it all the time. You can downvote me all you want. These guys are like, I gave it a downvote. I didn't even watch the video because I blocked a few people and people got all trolly and bitchy about it. And they just give a video a downvote before it even starts. Even my daughter's skating videos. And I'm like, you know what? An interaction is an interaction. YouTube doesn't care because YouTube looks at it like I do. if you say you hate me, but you watch everything I do, bitch, you're still a fan. So hang on a second. I'm going to show you guys something. And this is where it's not, I'm not upset. It can get frustrating to not understand why. So let me find you a video. Let me find here content, and we'll bring it up by views. This video has 100. We'll look at this one. This video has 100. Let's look at the analytics for this. Let me see if I can pull this up and show. I'm trying to find the like to dislike ratio on this. Analytics. Anyway, so what I'll do is I'll just read it to you because I can't pull it up without showing you the stuff that I don't want to show you, which is a lot of stuff. So this video has, not you, get out of the way. So this video has 137,000 views. That's one of my videos that I put up a long time ago, and I'm just trying to bring it up. So out of 137,000 views, guys, 137,000 views, it only has, oh, actually, I can show it to you guys. It only has 1,022 likes and 313 dislikes. So that tells me that people are watching it, but they're just not interacting with it. And if you're watching a video and you're one of the guys that is here on a regular basis, I just would ask if you could just interact. What is this? Why? Because YouTube as a platform, as most other video streaming platforms, uses an algorithm to decide which videos deserve to be pushed into viewers and recommendations. I don't understand why we're. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. So the more comments, the more views, the more likes. So sharing it and all that stuff is great, but what video is it? What video? The video I'm speaking of is the remember when Cold Steel made quality knives? Pepperidge Farms remembers. That video has got like 137,000 views and like less than 2,000 likes or dislikes. I don't get it. Like, the thing is, like, I just asked that if you guys are here, those of you that, I mean, and I know you guys do, I just wish that everyone would at least do some sort of, like, if I'm watching a video on a channel that I like, the first thing I do is hit a like. I hit the like. What was this? Crap. There are so many huge channels that I see the same thing with. They only have 5 million. They have like 5 million views, only 20,000 likes and 1,000 dislikes. Jeremy, I watched that video when you put it, and it still gets recommended to me. That video is a fun video, and so many people are like, "Oh, you're just bitching and you don't understand like the difference in the high quality. You're trying to compare apples and oranges. You're comparing like these high quality, high end cold steel knives to these." And I was like, that's not at all what I was trying to do. I was pointing out that if you were to look at the older versions of the knives, which I have, those fixed blades, the Sizu and the the custom, the custom Hunter that I have, the cold steels that I have, the Pendleton custom Hunter, those knives, if you compare the ones that they make now to the ones that I have, not even close. Mine are so much better. I don't even know what the fuck that was. It just fell in the background, but something definitely fell. And I don't know what it was. unless my daughter just dropped clothes down the laundry chute. But that scared the crap out of me because we watched. Guys, so my daughter and I watched. Guys, my daughter and I watched all of the Conjuring movies, 1, 2, and 3. We watched the third one at the movie theater down the road, the drive-in. We've watched all kinds of scary movies. And a lot of them, they don't usually bother me at all. Doesn't bother me at all. We watched Annabelle. For fuck's sake, that movie is creepy as shit. Really scary. Like, I was the whole time, my daughter's like, "You okay?" I was like, I'm really like, the whole thing is just like something's gonna happen. I can feel it. And she's like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "I got goosebumps." And she's like, "Are you scared?" I'm like, "Yeah, this not scared. This movie is fucking creepy." Creepy. They did a good job with that. That was creepy. You know what? The only other one that really got me was my head. Is it my head or my hat that's crooked? The other one that got me was The Conjuring 2, where the nun shows up. That nun was creepy as fuck. But it was only there. Seriously, I don't know what the fuck that is. It's all right. We got the... I got it ready. It's got them. I ain't fucking trying to tickle you out of my house. Fucking pills in it. We're good. She's always hot. Always one in it. Always one and ready. All you gotta do is pull it. Yeah, that one kind of got me. The Nun. And then we watched the movie The Nun, which was ish creepy. Annabelle. Fucking horrible. Oh, my daughter's a monster. I already told you about the whole spider thing. Rip rounds. Yeah. So the first one is a Corbon flying ashtray. And then everything after that is the rip rounds. The rip rounds feed, but they don't. I know that this is. I said this isn't a 2A channel, but like that's. I'm just saying like that's. The rip rounds don't like to feed in as easily as the Corbon, and then I have several other magazines of Corbon, and everything that's in my 45 is Corbon. Flying ashtrays, boys. As because I don't have an HOA here, so I actually hung the sign up again. Nico, I was going to show it to you here. I made a sign and I hung it up. It says the door you're about to kick in is locked for your protection, not for mine. Give them the Christmas colors. Damn, I love tracers. The feed ramp on that actually is those they're really pointy and they catch. They don't like to feed as well. If you're actually like pulling the trigger and going to town, they feed. I've fed a box through it just to make sure they actually did. But all of mine have mirror polished feed ramps. Somni, what would make you think they don't? I was an armorer. I worked in the armory. I was a weapons instructor, and I was a small arms maintenance man and repair specialist. And I went to. You're killing me. I want to say so much. Dave will definitely have to do like when full 30 starts allowing me to do live feeds. Dave, you definitely have to come over and watch that. I miss the old shop videos too. I miss being able to do the old shop videos. But you know, that's the thing. You're killing me. I want to say so much. I bet you do. I bet you do. I think those are what are those? The Corbon So I have the Corbon 137s. I also have Corbon 127s. So knives, people. I had another Meyerco knife at one time. Meyerco knives are actually really nice. This is a diving knife. I got to see. I don't see a steel in it. Oh, it says China. Typically where I'd see the steel, I see something that says China. China. I did a video about some stuff. I've actually done some pew pew videos on here where I talk about the difference between revolvers and autos and semi-autos. I mean, and why I disagree with people trying to sell someone something that they're not ready for. Unique wave serrations. I hope this breaks in. There we go. Whoo, smooth. So, I need some Chicom parts kits. Can you invite Lenny McGill? Who? I don't know. I don't know who Lenny McGill is. Oh, I remember what I was going to look for. That's what I was going to look for. Search across my channel. Japan. Oh. So they're not called Japan vlogs, guys. Here, I'll pull this up so you can see. Owner Glock store. I don't know. I don't know him. I will definitely try to, if I can do a live feed. I did Josh Brooks from full30.com. There's a bunch of other people over there. Student of the Gun is there. I'm going to try and get them to do a live feed. But here we go. I was going to show you guys something. So any of you that were interested, remember I told you about the Japan vlog stuff that I had. Channel content. Let's pull it up. So it's all right here. So you can see Japan video. I wonder, it's my content, right? I should be able to play a video. You guys want to see one of them? Let's pull up. Let's find Japan video. That was 8. So I did 8 of them. 1, 2, 3. Where's the one? I can't remember which one it is that has. Oh, you guys want to see one? Let's pull one up. I'll pull one up and we'll watch it. I think it's this one. See, 300 views. These videos should have. Oh, no, it's this one. No, it's not. This is my brother-in-law. Oh, let's watch. We can watch this one for a little bit. We'll watch.
So we're back at the cabin with my sister-in-law.
This is so much
fun.
fun.
The crazy one. She's in the video. And her husband.
That's my brother-in-law. I love that guy.
And me and Koji are trying to get drunk. Dozo. Hi.
Of course, I had a knife.
We just got here. I'm going to get some video of some stuff. Probably going to get to see me drink a lot more whiskey. I'm probably going to drink a lot more whiskey and more beer. So this is basically intro into video number 5.
Is this 5?
And we'll get it started tomorrow and see what's going on, depending on how hungover I am. What are you eating? Nani? Hasuke? Hasuke wa nani? Is it a fish eggs? Shake no. Is it pickled fish? Salt fish? Salted fish?
ほら、ピクルスとかをさ、ダートみたいな、味噌みたいなの。わかる？
Pickled dirt. That's what I got from that. Pickled dirt.
豆腐
It
の
could.
大豆のあれかね、かす漬けって。
So what it is,
大
it's
豆
the
から来る
it's
と
the
か
hulls
Well, that's fish eggs.
from the rice. It's the
And that's
outer
a turd.
hulls of the rice, and then they
I
pickle.
don't know what it is. But
That's what it is.
Is it good?
It's the outside
Oshi?
part.
Oshi? A little. I'll stick with it.
I can honestly say I think this is the first time we've ever been up here to the cabin where the neighbors are in.
So that this is what it's like when I go to
My
Japan with my
brother-in-law,
in-laws. That's their cabin. They're
walking
freaking
over
rich.
to
There's a hot tub in that. I had a cold that I got such bad allergies.
There's cabins all over the place up through here.
Was it good? I tried it. It wasn't horrible.
There's one that they. there's an
What's
old
up, B.
one that they
Padge?
built years ago up there.
Mr. Paget.
Last earthquake that happened, the wall started to fall apart. So
So this is
chestnut. So we're
this is before I had a little. Is it good?
gonna try and
A little.
not shake this too much.
I didn't have a gimbal yet when I filmed this. It's
You
been a
can see
while
back there in
ago.
the distance, steam plume. That's some of their hot springs. They're all over this mountain. So this morning when I took my bath, when I got in the bathtub, I forgot. I don't know how I forgot that it's a volcanic hot springs. And so when I got in the bathtub this morning, I was like, man, it stinks in here. What's that smell? It was the water.
The water smells like sulfur. So this is where my in-laws
go.
cabin is, and it's beautiful.
Better view of the mountain. There's my mouse.
We're on the road. We're going to a
見えないね。
indoor pool, and I'm trying to see it. There's an amusement park. We went to it last year, I think.
It's so quiet up there.
The roughest roller coaster I've ever ridden in my life.
48 likes.
Team
There's only
okay.
19 people here. We're gonna watch most of this.
あの
I
And,
don't
uh,
think this is the one that I'm thinking of. We can watch another one.
Roughest roller coaster I ever rode in my life. My back has hurt since. A year later, it still hurts every once in a while.
A
But
few
I'm trying to get
shekels
some-
for the pot.
So pretty up through here.
Why? Thank you, Mr. Paget.
自分の興味ある種目にいざもずっとそういう
So this is it's just like this everywhere. It's beautiful. All the big
子供
pine
たちが高校
trees
生ぐらい
and
の子がしてるやつの見てる。で自分の体操の演技を見せたりとかね。
So here we are. We drove over to Bepit, right across from the Suginoi Hotel. Is a place called Aqua Beach, and it is a water park that's inside.
indoor water park.
So I'm gonna get some video of it and throw it in. It's gonna
I'm
be crazy
forcing you guys
crowded.
to watch this.
Me and my brother-in-law really didn't.
Come, but if you look at how happy these children are,
Was that a volcano in the distance? Yes, it was a
I guess
volcano in the
we-
distance.
We didn't want to come. We didn't want to. We didn't want to come here, but we weren't given much of a choice. ね、チョイスないね。みんな言って。アクビティ行くのね。
so we came here a few years ago, the whole family.
Yeah, the streets are there.
And we stayed at this. This is not just like when I say it's a
Oh
resort.
yeah,
It's not just a hotel. It is. It's a resort. You can walk from that building all the way down there, all the way through.
there's
all the shop and
DTR.
everything.
Speak
And then all the way
Japanese.
up, there's,
I speak Japanese.
more up further where you can actually watch a late show on the roof from a pool. And then you
It's
have
not-
Aqua Beach here. So
It's like it's all volcanic.
it's a really
It's
huge place.
it's like the foothills
And like I
of
said, we stayed
mountains,
here a few
and
years
they're
ago,
all
but
volcanic.
it's just
Like the
prohibitive.
volcanic hot
Crazy
springs
expensive.
just come out of the
all
mountain.
doesn't come
Jeremy.
too much, but everything's lit up. It is a really nice one.
One of those odd cultural differences. You see, I'm wearing a shirt. I can't come here if I have tattoos, so I have to wear a shirt.
this is it. Water slides.
We were watching this because a lot of guys hadn't seen my Japan videos. And I wound up with a migraine that almost ruined it. It sucked. Like I basically couldn't do anything that day. I like laid in. I went to the car and slept in the car. I was so sick.
But since I no longer have a waterproof case for my phone, this is all you're going to get. Because I'm going to take my phone back and put it in the locker. All right.
So it's about noon. My father-in-law's laying on the floor watching baseball. Everybody's just
So about the time we would go every year. This my in-laws live in. Hang on a
We
second.
are just relaxing to get.
So my in-laws live in Fukuoka Prefecture, but this is in Oita. This is Oita Prefecture. So this is where their cabin is at. So this cabin is gorgeous. It's so nice up there.
Get ready to go on the cable car ride. I think we're gonna wait till this baseball game is over. But
that's the high school,
just a relaxing,
like the high school World
the
Series.
cabin. So yesterday I didn't get very much video at the water park. I had intended to go back to the locker room and get my phone and walk around, and I wound up with a migraine so bad that I threw up like 5 or 6 times before we get back here, and then basically went to bed. But today we are going to back towards that direction, and we're going to go on a cable car tour, and then I'll get some video of that.
So much less gray in my beard.
So here we are at the ropeway, as they call it. It is basically a cable car tram that is going to take us up to the top. You can't see it because it's foggy.
Such a fun
It's
trip.
going to take us all the way to the top of the mountain and then back down. So,
You know what, guys?
So if you look,
if you want to keep this going, I have one more,
Melissa,
please.
the pit bull lady, this is what I was talking about, where you see all the trees and everything. It reminds me a lot of the pictures you posted on Instagram. So it's
Do you guys want to keep doing this?
But my wife is not going to go because my wife there is terrified of heights and does not want to go. My daughter's going to go, my sister-in-law's going to go, and my brother-in-law's going to go. So, and my niece.
本日はテープロープウェイにお越しくださいまして誠にありがとうございます。これより標高1300メートル、すぐに山頂駅まで約10分間ご案内いたします。信号を見ていませんが、見えてきました。ここテープロープウェイは
Where is the haunted forest in relation to where I was? It's actually pretty far. I'm in southern Japan. That's up near Tokyo, Fuji.
City.
昭和37年12月に開通いたしました。
I translate pretty much through it. So basically, he's telling you about the tram and the tram that tells you it's leading up to. There's actually, you'll see it. There's a lot of like temples and stuff up on that mountain.
I read the pamphlet. Apparently, this has been a sacred place up here on this mountain for years, and there's all kinds of carvings of gods and things like that.
I think this was
There's
my last
trails and
trip.
stuff all over the
I haven't
place.
been back since this. It's been like 3 or 4 years.
Up here, but there's shrines and temples all over. We're gonna try and walk around here. Some of this stuff. We don't have a lot of time.
I need another beverage then.
But we're at the top of Mount Tsurumi. Mount Tsurumi is the top. Well, not quite the top. It's
There's the name of your
top.
There's the name of your volcano, Mount Tsurumi. There you go. I couldn't remember the name of it.
It's kind of cloudy today, so you can't see a lot. There's a lake up there. There's a reservoir over there that you can see. As you can see, some of it's still volcanic rock and things like that.
So
I wish I had
my wide angle lenses. Wish I had brought them. So
My cousin lives in Japan. He's a Navy medic. Met his wife there. He's there for 7 years or so. I would go back. She's such a goofball in this video.
My daughter wants to go to the Olympics for ice skating. That's what she's wishing for. I'm wishing for someone to pay for it.
What's going on, Brant?
No. So that, you know.
So when you come to the temple, you're supposed to wash your hands. There's another one. There's another temple over there. So when you go to the temple, you wash your hands there first, and then you wash off the ladle. And
Brant, you didn't have to say yo.
it's a lot hotter down at the bottom.
Dude, guys,
Number 9.
it was so hot that day. And we got up there on the side of that mountain, like halfway up. And I was like,
everywhere up here.
so much
There's a big
cooler.
thermometer. A big thermometer up here that tells us it is 24 degrees versus the 35 it was down at the bottom of the mountain.
It's 24 degrees Celsius, which is still.
何時まで? あと何分? 何分でもいい?
Every
What is
15 minutes
24
they had
degrees
a
Celsius?
Okay. So every 15 minutes
You can go back down.
So it was 70, 75 up
We can go
there.
wherever you want.
What is 35 degrees Celsius?
Well, let's
in
first
Fahrenheit?
Let's go up here and see what this is.
The answer is 95 degrees Fahrenheit.
It was 95 degrees at the bottom of the mountain. And no, it is not a dry heat. It is so freaking humid.
15-minute walk up this hill.
Yes, my daughter speaks both languages, Monster. She's
Aw.
actually teaching herself German right now.
I'm not going to subject everyone on YouTube to the 15-minute walk up these steps. I had joked about climbing a mountain while I was here this time. I didn't know we were actually going to do it. We only climbing part of it, but
my daughter is running up these steps. And it's pretty steep.
Oh,
And I'm pretty old.
It's.
And I'm pretty fat and tired.
I was fat and tired one time ago.
So I threw in some pictures that we took on the walk up the mountain and some of the temples that are on the mountain. Like I had said, there's temples all over the mountain.
Not necessarily
This
temples.
is a picture of the actual summit and just a picture of the trail on the way up. It was
There's shrines.
really, really
I
beautiful.
kept
but it
saying
was a
temples,
long
but they're
walk.
actually
It was
shrines.
really
Time in
hot.
my life where I've ever seen this many dragonflies in one place.
They're everywhere.
The sky is just thick. I mean, it's literally thick with dragonflies. All right, break's over. Break's over, Mike. To the top of the mountain we go. I think my wife, my brother-in-law, and his wife, my sister-in-law, I think they may
So
have bailed on us
I lived in southern Japan,
and decided not to come all the way to the top.
and I honestly can say
So
I've
we're back
never
down
been
off the
anywhere
mountain.
that was that humid.
Uh,
I've been to
This is going to be
Louisiana. I've been in
the end point
swamps.
on this one.
It is
I'm actually
so
just
bad.
going to cut it, edit it, and then start another one. We're
No,
on our way
It
back
was the fat.
into Baptist City. So I will end this. I'm going to turn the camera around, end this on one last shot of the mountain, and then I'll see you guys in the next one.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful up here. There's your closing shot of Mount Tsurumi.
You guys want to watch another one? You guys are stuck watching another one. I opened another drink. So, yeah, we'll stop that one. Let me pull this up. I'll find for you another one. So this is a trip was coming to an end. I think this is the one. I think this is the one that I was looking for. So we're gonna. Let me hang on a second. I'm going to share the screen and then we can watch another one. Share screen. Chrome tab. Is the video clarity there. I mean, if you guys want to see it really clear in like 1080p in HD, you can always just go and watch the video. They're in my, I should make a playlist of them, but.
So it's entirely too nice to be inside. So I came outside to kind of do, even though the video's over.
I don't think I have the bandwidth for that
video.
I don't think I get the bandwidth.
What I want you
for
guys
that
to keep in mind is how busy my father-in-law's family keeps us. I mean, we're on vacation, but yeah, I mean, this basically, what you're watching is the events of one day. The only thing that's not is this, the intro, and the festival. Everything else was one day. Hang
on a second. I have to pause this.
Remember, we did a lot.
I have to tell you guys a quick story. The only other place I've ever seen someone wearing this hat was on this trip when we went to go pick my daughter up from swimming class. There was a guy walking down the street with an umbrella wearing this exact same hat. And that's the only time I've ever seen anyone else wearing this hat. So, all right. Sorry.
The day before we went to the cable car thing. So once I get the festival video thrown in, I'm gonna finish this one up. I don't have a lot of room left on my phone, so it's gonna be hard to get anything else until we get back. But we're leaving tomorrow. We're leaving from the
How much younger are you?
Which sucks. I really love it up here. I cannot tell you how much I would really like to just be able to live here. Couldn't explain to anyone what happens when you come to Japan and live here for a long time. There's something that gets in to you, and you just don't. It won't let go, and you don't want to leave. I really don't.
I was actually crying.
In my
I didn't want to go.
vacation, I realized I only have about five. I'm sorry, I have about 8 days left before I have to fly back to the States, and I'm dreading it. I hate leaving here and coming and going back. There's just something that you can't explain unless you've lived here. Like I said, I lived here for 13 years. There's something that you just can't.
Monster, my dad got this for me.
Get rid
and
of.
I lost it for
And
a while.
it gets
And
in
I
your
found
blood,
it.
and you just it's like a sailor at sea. I was in the Navy for years, and to this day, having been retired for 6 years, I still miss every day. I still miss being at sea. It's the same kind of thing. But like I said, this is just kind of the intro into this video. I'll throw it in at the very end. You hear it? I can't stand to be inside on a day like today. It's gorgeous. It's not too hot today, so I'm drinking beer and staying outside. So anyway, yeah, I'll throw in the festival video at the end, and then you guys will see it when I get back. I'll post it. All right, later. My in-laws are in the process of making gyoza, which is a type of dumpling.
They're making
Stuffed with meat, and
stuffed
garlic,
dumplings, so we
and all
went-
kinds of other vegetables.
No,
and
as a matter of
fry
fact,
them in a pan.
As a matter of fact, you can go to jail for a very long time.
風呂入ったらいい。
何個作った
新しいのにしてる。
何個作ったってまだ今しよるけどわからんけど。
100個の予定。
100.
120
120 ぐらい
の
So
予
they're
定。
gonna make 120 ish. That's how many they have the wrappers for. So
Those two have been married for 55, 56 years.
put a little water on it.
Still, like I say, you saw it in the video. They hold hands while watching TV. They cook together. They do all those things.
新しい森だから。
My mother-in-law is actually in the hospital. She has COVID. I hadn't mentioned it, but I figured since she's on here, I would.
Fresh salami. Repeating on that? So just drinking beer, eating salami. 初めてのこれもう味をどうでもね。
So he's like, "Who cut this?"
It tastes the same no matter how I cut it, Papa.
He's like, "Who cut this? It looks like shit."
そうよ。
So meals at my parents' house, my in-laws' house, are always gorgeous. I mean, they're an event. They're not just a meal. They're something to behold. So I thought I'd throw in a picture.
So you don't just have this happening in San Diego.
This
If you
Nico.
had property that had this much water coming off of it, you'd be rich.
Can you imagine if you had that much water coming off of your property in San Diego?
You're just out for a walk in a rice field.
This is the video. This is the video where he's like, "No beer, no stop."
Church over there. Kind of pretty old church. Yep. just for a walk in the rice fields.
So that church actually was from the
How's that?
first of the Dutch.
We decided
that
today
came
we were going to
to
go back
Japan.
down to the little town for my father-in-law's
Oh, I was
cabin.
talking about all that water.
And we decided we were going to walk, taking a shortcut through the rice fields. If you look over there, there's a rickshaw. I don't know how clearly you can be able to see. It's pretty far away.
Aiden, that was
It's
pork,
crazy hot.
garlic,
I can't
all
imagine
kinds.
pulling a rickshaw. It's got to be
So
90
good.
degrees already this morning.
I woke up that morning. It was like 90 degrees at
So,
8 o'clock in the morning.
My brother-in-law and I may have decided to stop at a bar and get drunk. And I think our wives are mad at us because he's on the phone. I'm not 100% sure what's going on. It sounds like he may be in trouble.
But I'm pretty sure we don't care because we may be drunk. There's a good chance we may be shit-faced. Been sitting here for a while.
Our wives found our daughters and were like, "Where are you?" The rice ball, which I've wrapped with pork, entering cheese.
This is the rice ball that I wrapped with pork entering cheese. At least that's what the sign said. I'll put the picture up and then I'll put a video of
I
it.
forgot.
It's a rice ball with cheese and bacon. Not 100% sure what the shop is. But he's second floor to something, admission free. They're disgusting.
This was
The
just a
sound that you
day.
hear is
Like
them
everything you're seeing is just
sucking
us.
the
This was a
surface of the
morning.
water.
Like we hadn't really done anything. And then in the
You wanna
evening,
feed
we
them?
went to a
I don't have any money, guys.
festival.
So right here, you saw my daughter say she wanted to feed him. I said I didn't have any money. A little girl gave my daughter a half a bag of fish food, just out of nowhere.
友達に買おう。リサちゃん。Okay, go ahead. ありがとう。
What's up, Jigsaw Blade? We're watching my trip to Japan.
Oh, look at them all coming.
God, it's disgusting. I hate koi. And then my brother-in-law bought the whole thing.
It landed on one of them.
Big one's in here.
So many fish. This is a. I wish I had done a better job of filming this. This was at like a food court
Look at
area,
him.
and they had all of these these
Big
koi
gold one
ponds
over there.
all around it.
That sound is not very pleasant.
Oh, Isabel was so little then. I miss it. I saw there's a rice fields just everywhere, just rice. One time we were out, and my father or my mother-in-law and I were walking.
We were just walking by a shop, and my brother-in-law was looking at the menu and said, "No beer." And then he said, "No beer." No stop. No stop. No stop. Keep going.
So, you know, in the States, we have signs that tell you that you have a low bridge or things like that. In Japan, they have roads that are just so narrow that, yes, this is a road, that they warn you that it's only 1.9 meters wide. Narrow road.
1.9 meters. That's like
coming
4
to
feet.
the hotel. My father-in-law's cabin is
Right around that corner, but there's a hotel here, really nice, kind of expensive hotel. It has a little trail that leads you around in the woods. We haven't done it yet this year, but my daughter and I usually take a walk. But
I love my brother-in-law. He's like one of my. I'm trying to get him to come out here and visit, but he hates to fly. I edited in background noise on this. On these photos. This is like when I really started realizing that there's a lot you could do with editing. God, I miss it there. I am so homesick to go back to Japan. Oh, I want to go back. Well, we went to a festival that night.
So the fireworks just started. Well, the first couple test shots started. So we brought some chairs down and watching the fireworks.
When you were over there, did you get homesick? No, I don't. I never have. Like, I never missed the States. I wanted to go to Japan when I was a child. When I was little, I always said I wanted to live in Japan. I told my mom when I was like 10 years old, I wanted to live in Japan when I grew up. And I never once, the entire 13 years I was there, did I miss it. I literally came home 5 times in 13 years. So I could easily just go back and never look back if it wasn't for the fact that I can't have pew-pews in Japan.
So every
That's
year
the only thing.
on
We are armchair touring. Yeah, we can watch another one of these too if you want.
here in the middle of town, and we're up above town, so we walk basically down there.
So
everyone is
Out in the field watching the fireworks.
it was so hot that night. Like there's
and
no
in-law,
air
my
movement.
father-in-law is back there in the dark.
In the dark. Haha.
My mother-in-law's up here.
No, I could
It's like
easily
this.
give them up.
No, that.
So this was that night
Here it goes. It's getting ready to
after the
start.
fireworks. Isabel and her cousin Rina-chan were doing the. I could live without the jazz cabbage easily. Okay, so just so you know,
Isabel, go out there.
I bought that on
Put it in front of
base
hers.
and brought it home for him. I think I bought 20
Isabel, you have
cases,
to put it in it.
20 or 30 cases of beer and brought them up to the house. It was stacked up like furniture.
There you go. The chic cat.
So the girl on the left is my niece Rina-chan. I remember when she was born. She was tiny. She's known me her entire life.
Isabel, what do you got? Sparkler.
I was one of the ones that like she couldn't sleep,
Get
and I
another
was
one.
there because we lived there at that time.
Drop it over there.
And so like when she was a
There.
baby, and I would go up to her, I go up to my in-laws' house every weekend. Every weekend we went. I missed that.
Huh.
And we
You got
go
one
up there.
too?
I'd be there every weekend, and when she would be fussy and
This is for you.
crying, I was the only one that could get her to go to sleep. That
Sparklers
kid,
that the kids got,
and I have
are
got a really
marked
special bond.
titanium
She
and
loves
aluminum.
me.
So the aluminum ones are
Like
white,
she loves
and
her
the
parents.
titanium ones are green. I just thought you would find that interesting. That even it's marked.
So you can, if you're a Japanese citizen,
They're
have
marked
a
as titanium
shotgun
and they're
for
marked
hunting.
by the color
However,
that they
I'm not a
make.
Japanese citizen and could never be a
So
Japanese
my
citizen.
brother-in-law and I are sitting outside drinking beer, and the kids are playing with sparklers. And we're just gonna probably hang out here and get drunk, considering we started that earlier today.
So we watched fireworks last night, and then today I didn't do very much video today. We're gonna go to this evening though. My daughter and I are gonna go to the actual Oban
Yes,
festival. That
it's
they
delicious.
Have the actual festival. Everybody's gonna be dressed up in kimonos.
So this
My
was the
daughter
festival
may
of
be
the
dressed
dead.
up in a kimono. Don't know yet. And I'll get some video of that. It's pretty impressive. They do it drums and there's dancing. There's
And I get a lot of
street
video
food,
of
all
that,
kinds of
so
stuff. I'm trying to get some video
We
of
can
that.
watch another one too.
Mostly
If you guys
today
want, we
was
can
a
keep this up. I don't have
hangout
any
day. You
plans
saw
on going to
that
sleep tonight.
earlier in this video. My brother-in-law basically, he and I drank
No, you cannot.
all day
Bill.
yesterday. Started in a bar in town, pissed our wives off. Yeah, it was a good day. We loved it. Great. All right. I'll get some video of that festival and see what's going on later.
We're not gonna see your underwear, but we're getting my daughter ready. Let me see your hair. Kawaii, so we're gonna put on her kimono. Yeah. Are you gonna wear makeup? No, I didn't think so. You're not old enough. So we're getting her dressed to go down to town. Botswan's good at this.
This was
mother-in-law's
such a
good at
fun evening. This was like daddy-daughter stuff. Like it was just us.
So cute, Isabel. Let me see. Turn around. Let me see. Getting ready to go to the festival.
Yeah, Tina, you're gonna need more beer.
I know, you still have to put on the bow. I'm just saying, you're so pretty like that. You that? You did? So we're at the festival. Koji's here. My niece Rina-chan. My daughter's dressed up in the kimono. Hi, baby. They have cotton candy and they have.
Oh, the food at the food at Japanese festivals is so good. Oh, God, I'm so hungry. I want to go back so bad.
Futaba, beef, kurikawa.
So that's pork belly, beef, chicken skin, and chicken livers.
Isabel, look at this.
Oh my God!
I don't know what that is, but it looks amazing.
Just look at it.
Osone.
Is that the one with the egg?
French fries? Isabel wants French fries. Hi. Ikura. All have flavors. Noneの味がいい。Cheese fries? Not the cheese?
My niece bought everything for my daughter. Like she has an allowance. She spent her allowance on my daughter the entire trip, like constantly. My brother-in-law is rich as fuck, and so he basically gave her a ton of money. Oh, here's her allowance. It's like $600, and she spent most of it on my daughter.
She got it.
Oh, so delicious looking. Everything looks so good.
So we're gonna head out to the actual festival.
Yeah, my daughter does speak Japanese. I definitely want my brother-in-law to come out here. See the editing? Look at that. But that's not bad editing for somebody that was doing it from their phone in Japan. Everything. It's so much fun. It's such a blast. So this is the Obon Festival, Festival of the Dead.
So the actual big deal doesn't start for a few minutes, but Isabel, stay close, okay? But they're getting ready to start. Everybody's got their little shop.
How's the karaoke scene? Friends don't like karaoke. Friends don't like friends karaoke, Brian.
Everybody's already dressed. They're gonna do their dance. There'll be drums and all kinds of stuff going on.
This festival every year, it's a celebration of the end of the year. So it comes
So we were supposed to get my father-in-law something purple for his 70th birthday, and I just realized I could have got him a yukata that was purple.
Oh, that's right. This was my father-in-law's 70th birthday.
Those are all wishes that were
So
written
old.
out by someone.
Sass
they are
Vegas.
all getting ready to start dancing and playing drums.
Okay, so I said Sass Vegas because Sasebo was the town I was in when I was stationed there, and in southern Japan, and we called it Sass Vegas. My daughter was talking Oh, Vegas. So many festivals. I think I have some pictures and stuff. I was dressed up. I'm trying to get my brother-in-law to come out here, but right now with the travel restrictions, it's pretty much a I'll tell you a story about my interactions with the Japanese mafia. I had a lot of friends who were Japanese. I did a good job editing that, huh? I transitioned that really quickly. Guys, I'm sorry if the quality went down. I can't help it. My Wi-Fi is. There's 13 people here still after 2.5 hours. No, I'm not going to put this one as a member zone. I miss this. This was so much fun. You know what we should do? We should do a thing where I watch some of my older videos. This one's got like 5 minutes left. If you guys want, we can watch another one after this. 50s Mike. I got 50 likes. The best live feed so far has definitely been the Nick Shabazz podcast. And I don't mean just, I'll look it up right now, but I don't mean just during the live, as far as after. I think it has some big numbers for a live feed. Jack, everybody. Jack, I got your video. 739 views on that podcast with Nick Shabazz. Oh, this lady was so sweet. So my daughter didn't win. She absolutely did not win. My daughter absolutely did not win. The hook that she gave her broke, and the lady asked her which one she wanted, and
did you get the one you wanted?
Anyway.
Huh?
I'm gonna look.
You're gonna look.
So then she asked her which one she wanted, and I told her thank you, even though she didn't win. She let her have it.
I saw you.
So that's the one she was trying to get, and the little stick. So they give you this little stick.
A yo-yo. Let me see. Show me a yo-yo. Just shake it a little bit. Boom, 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 boom.
No, I need that. I'm not.
It's okay. So I have taken a lot of video of it. Basically, they dance from this end of the street. I mean, it is pretty far. We walked it.
This festival lasted forever. Like, you guys didn't see it. Like, we walked literally miles and miles and miles.
And they walk it back and forth.
Oh my God, her
singing and dancing.
She loves her grandparents. I mean, she loves my mom. And she likes being in San Diego. She likes singing. She definitely, she would go there in her. And I would too.
She's
I wouldn't even
over
think
here somewhere with her new yo-yo.
It's late and it's dark And we got back from the festival, and everybody took their baths and everything. My sister-in-law, my brother-in-law left. And so this is the end of the video. My daughter wanted to have us be the end of the video. So I'm sorry it's so dark, but this is what you get. So we're going to finish watching the, what are we watching? The triple jumps? We're watching the Olympics, the triple jump.
That's right. We were watching the Olympics.
All right, YouTube, you have a good night, and we'll talk to you later.
You guys want to watch another one? I want to. So if you guys want to, we can watch another one. Let me pull it back up, and we'll see. I'm trying to think. Japan video 1. Let's go to 2. Yeah, let's do 2. This will be a fun one, and it's just about the length of time that I would want.
All right, YouTube, we are back in Kurume, my wife's hometown.
Actually, we need to watch video 1. I'm sorry. I'm working on it, guys. I'm working on it. Oh, why not? Hi, Kat. Yeah, I got to go back. We got to watch 1. We might watch 1 and 2. You guys ready? We're going to start this.
Okay, so for my usual viewers, this is a disclaimer. This video is not going to be what you're expecting from my normal video. This is just basically, I thought I should put this out there. Okay, if you don't want to watch basically my vacation video, you might want to avoid this one right out the back. So this is an afterthought. So I put it in while I was up here at the cabin with my in-laws. So just if you don't want to watch my vacation like a documentary, then don't watch it. Hey YouTube. So what we're going to do right now is I am going to take a little bit of video on our trip to my father-in-law's cabin. I'm riding in the car with my father-in-law, my mother-in-law, my wife, and my daughter. So so this is going to be, there's going to be a lot of editing. I'm going to throw a bunch of stuff together. I'm going to make one video of our trip to Japan. It's not going to be knife stuff. I don't know. I might go to a hardware store and take some videos of stuff and maybe find some knives. If I can find that sword shop, maybe I'll take some videos of that. But this is just basically my little intro into the video that's going to be our trip to Japan this year. Everybody say hi. So we're still on our drive, and I wanted to flip the camera around so you guys can see what's been driving in Japan, because it's crowded and slow.
I can't get rid of this. Yep. I don't know what's going on. I can't get the new comments to load.
But we get a TV in the car, so we're okay. We're in an area called Tosu, which I used to hang out with my friend, a Japanese friend of mine down here in this area all the time. My father-in-law. This is going to be a long video, so we're going to get a lot of stuff and throw it all together. I don't know, I might split it and have 2 videos. So,
well, guys, I don't know if new comments are coming up or not, because it froze on me and it won't let me see the new comments. So, oh, so you guys get to see the actual hot springs. So wait till you see this bathtub, guys.
the cabin. And the thing about the cabin is it has a hot springs bath. Go ahead and stand next to it. Isabel, so you put together and you can
This
see.
thing is nuts.
It's big. Big bathtub.
I'm not seeing any new chat. Guys,
Yeah.
Nico, let me know if you sent it. Can you? I don't know what's going on.
2 big bedrooms.
Somebody yelling outside.
There's the outside of the cabin. You're seeing the inside, and we are in the town of Houston, on the side of Mount Ufit. And I'm going to try and go around here and get a shot. Southern Japan.
Sorry, guys. I don't know what happened, but
Probably not going to be a video that you guys are used to seeing from me. This is going to be
hang on a second. I'm gonna.
me just showing you what it's like when I visit my in-laws.
Guys, I don't know what
So,
happened, but
we just got
hang on.
down to town from the in-laws cabin. So I will turn the camera around. We're going to go to what they call the arcade, which is just a little shopping street. It's a big tourist attraction. This is a big tourist
Let me
type
rewind us
town.
back.
So
Cabin is. Has hot
Sorry about
springs
that. I don't know what happened.
Put it stand next to it. This is also you.
I don't know what happened. It just
Big.
it's been acting weird. That's a big bathtub. So it's not just big; it's deep.
Yeah, it's hot. Close the door.
So my father-in-law helped build this cabin as a master carpenter. He did all the interior woodwork. I didn't mention it, but like all the table and all that woodwork you see. Echo.
Two big bedrooms. There's the outside of the cabin. You're seeing the inside, and we are in the town of Houston, on the side of Mount
The echo is fixed. Okay.
Ufit. And I'm going to try and go around here and get a shot of the mountains.
God, I miss it there.
But you're going to see one from the bathtub because from the back you have a beautiful view.
I think I take a picture from the bathtub.
Out here in the country, Southern Japan.
My father-in-law helped build that
It's probably
cabin.
not going to be a video that you guys are used to seeing from me. This is going to be more me just showing you what it's like when I visit my in-laws.
That's from the bathtub. By the way, that's the picture from the bathtub.
So we just got down to town from the in-laws cabin. So I will turn the camera around. We're going to go to what they call the arcade, which is just a little shopping street. It's a big tourist attraction. This is a big tourist type town. So it's hot. It's crazy hot. It feels like it's 105 degrees. So, all right. Wife and the daughter here. This is a little shopping street.
I said it felt like 105. That's because it was about 105.
We're gonna go down the street here.
Yeah, it's all pine.
There be all kinds of little shops and things up and down the street here. Lots of little shops all up and down the street.
All pine. All pine interior. My father-in-law hand worked all that, cut all the pieces and all that stuff. Yeah, I know. It does in Japan too. That's what I was talking about. Yes, it costs millions of dollars. Like my father-in-law was like, I asked him, I was like, how much does this cabin cost? And he goes, like it was like millions of dollars. And I was like, well, like I don't want to be nosy, but what do you pay per month, like on the mortgage? He's like, oh no, we just bought it. I was like, say what now? They're fucking stupid rich. And I refused to take anything from them.
You want to put on a crazy hat? Which one do you want to put on? You want the fish? Let's see.
Mama is there.
about that.
Nice hat. This town is famous
He was a master carpenter, and people came to learn how to be a carpenter from him.
Hot water coming out of the side of the mountain. Just for your hands, and they have little shrines for good luck where you can put coins in. This would be the shop you'd ever go to if you want sesame seed flavored ice cream. So we'll, as soon as this car comes through. Beautiful here. Beautiful. You can get sesame seed flavored ice cream. Now, if you would ever attempt to try it, you can if you'd like. I did it once last year, and I'm not doing it again this year.
It was not good. I was not impressed with the flavor.
So the souvenirs that they sell in Japan are usually based on something that's sold in the area that's in the area. So you have to basically, it's a lemon lime kind of thing they call yuzu. So everything here is going to be based on that. You
So
go to different
good.
places and they have different things. So every one of your souvenirs, the food stuff is going to be based on that.
So it's crazy hot down here. There's no air moving, and my wife and daughter decided they wanted to go to the doctor fish. So that's what we're doing right now.
Get your feet back in there. Get your feet back in there so I can see the fish. Mama, that's your feet. Mama's feet are nasty. That's why the fish like it.
Well, the fish are nasty, I guess.
She's not.
And they poked the bear. I just saw that jigsaw. I'm sorry. Japan is a super amazing country and history, and they reside on the Ring of Fire.
Beautiful here. There's a lot of restaurants and shops over here.
Restaurants, shops, hot springs, all kinds of stuff down there. That's a restaurant across the water that we went to one time with her parents. It was so expensive, and it was so good.
And what video would be complete without a trip to Japanese groceries?
Oh God, I missed the Japanese store.
And my wife, oh, she must know what I'm doing. Let's see. What do they have?
Average Joe, welcome to being a paying member. I will add you to the text for all at the end of the videos tomorrow.
As long as it's fish.
Get anything you want as long as it's fish. Little fish, big fish, scary fish, ugly fish, dirty
Big
fish.
fish, little fish, itty bitty tiny fish, fish eggs. Whatever you want that's made of fish.
I'm not gonna lie, everything is delicious. Squid is the best thing in the world. I love squid. It's one of my favorite things in the world. Going to the Japanese grocery store it's an adventure, and it's a lot of fun. Welcome back,
so
Walt.
This is from the sofa.
Oh God, watch this.
This is the view you get.
That's the view from the sofa at my in-laws' cabin.
It is amazing.
It's amazing.
You can sit right here on the couch, drink a beer, eat cheese, watch TV, talk to everybody in the kitchen, and look at that beautiful view of the mountain.
That
So my in-laws like American beer.
So empty, you can really see how deep that.
so we made a couple trips up to the hot springs. So when you leave, you have to wash it. Like, you got to clean it off, and we had to turn off the water to it and everything.
Let's see. It's more than knee high on me. It's pretty wide.
The wife and I both can be in that
Power
bathroom
station there.
real easy.
This is where you bathe. That's where you soak. So I'm trying to get a video of it. It's the biggest butterfly I've ever seen. It's the size of a dinner plate.
Stupid expensive. It is stupid expensive.
So it's times like this that I think to myself, how did
Bill, I
drive
buy that on base.
13 years that I lived in Japan?
I buy it on base.
Because this is a 2-lane road.
It's a 2-lane road.
We're gonna find oncoming traffic before
Awesome.
too long. And, there we go.
My father-in-law didn't even really slow down. He's like,
At least
I
it's
used to
on the
drive
white
like that. I think we go to the brewery in this video.
So every year on our way
Yes.
back from the cabin, it's become almost a family tradition to stop at the
Ebis Brewery.
Sapporo Brewery and do the brewery tour here at Sapporo. So I'll see if I can't get some. We do the Ebis one, so
I love Ebis beer. My father-in-law loves it and knows it.
but I'll try and get
He knows I
some,
love it, and he takes me to the brewery every year. It's delicious.
while we're inside.
Best beer in the world.
So I thought I'd take this moment to tell you. So the brewery that we go to is actually a museum of the Ebis
Ebis is so good.
beer, which is the oldest running brewery in Japan. So you're not going to see a lot of the things you thought you were going to see.
Go ahead and watch this. I'm gonna peek.
そのため新たに社長として迎えられたのがこちらの人物、マコシ恭平と言います。赤字系わずか1年で黒字系に変わります。すごい話です。さあ、こちらが日本で初めてのエビスビアホールでございます。では早速皆様を中へご案内いたしましょう。では皆様、時は明治時代、どうやら末の出産がいらっしゃったのですのお列様です。時代が大正へと移り、東京にその街並みと変わっていきます。このビルは多くの方に楽しまれるようになります。
Let's trip to a beer museum would be complete without the tasting. Come by. Out the window, drinking beer.
ママさん、この日は赤付けやっている。光ってるみたい。なんで私も光ってるの？
Oh, still at the brewery.
Hey, San Diego friends, you don't see this. This doesn't happen in San Diego.
Ebis is the best beer I've ever had.
So in San Diego, we would call this a flood in the making. In Japan, the entire time I lived here, we called this Tuesday during summer. I mean, it will flood out everything.
Oh, well, you just, yeah, I
I'm
didn't even see that. That butterfly was huge.
So
Beautiful, beautiful butterfly.
I can't get it to focus in, but I thought I would throw this into my video. So that's going to be the end of the first video. I'm going to put this, we're headed back to my in-laws house, so I'll be able to put it up on YouTube so that you guys can
want
see
to
it.
watch another one? I got time.
I'm not expecting a lot of y'all to watch it because it's really not that interesting, but I figured it would be kind of cool for you guys to see, you know, what it's
18
like
people
when I come
here.
visit my
I'm going to
in-laws
start
in
another
Japan.
one.
So,
You guys want to watch
all
it?
right. Yeah, closing this out.
So I just wanted to kind of, I was thinking about this when I walked in to go to the bathroom. And, you know, it doesn't take a lot for a big thought to go through your head. It's really fast. I just thought about the fact that we're watching this. And I thought back on the fact that there's currently almost 6,000 people that I just decided to share my entire life with. And the fact there's 19 of you guys here, that's pretty awesome. There's 19 people here that are just basically watching my home video of a vacation. And I just wanted to tell you guys how much I really appreciate that. There's almost 6,000 people that are willing to share my life with me that don't even know me personally. And that's kind of awesome. YouTube has given me that. So let's go ahead and let's find the next video. So that was, let's go ahead and go back. So that was, which one was that? That was the first video. The second video actually is pretty cool too, because you guys are going to get to see my my in-laws' house. My in-laws' house is fucking amazing.
All right, YouTube, we are back in
Can you guys-
Krume, my wife's hometown.
You guys can't see that yet.
So
Hang on,
we
hang
are
on, hang
getting
on, hang
ready
on, hang
to
on, hang on.
go into this shop right here.
I gotta pull it
maybe
back
we'll
up.
get some
Hang on.
video of some of the food and us eating dinner.
Screen.
Like I said, these videos are just
I'll start it
gonna
over.
be
I'll start
so
it
that
over.
people can see Krume, Japan when we come visit.
So this is my wife's
And
hometown. So we're
Thunder.
gonna, yep, there you go.
All right, YouTube, we are back in Krume,
There we go.
my wife's hometown. So we are getting ready to go
Oh, Bill, I
into
appreciate
this
it.
shop right here.
Well, I love you guys
Maybe we'll
too.
get some video of some of the food and us eating dinner. Like I said, these videos are just going to be so that people can see.
I wanted to document this
Fan when
because
we come
I
visit.
really wanted other people to love
And
it
I hear
as
thunder.
much as I do. Kurume, Kurume. Kurume.
So we're going to have dinner.
God, there's such a
Here.
good meal. Now, this was well before the pandemic, so my daughter is wearing a mask because that's just something they do in Japan. There's actually people that have what's called mask addiction in Japan because wearing a mask is a typical thing in Japan. That's why it doesn't bother my wife and daughter. I hate it. I hate wearing a mask.
プロブートのソーセージは
ピリ辛しかないの。ちょっと待って。ピリ辛い。
上もあるウインナー、普通のウインナー。
ピリ辛がいい。ピリ辛ですね。
You guys get us some interesting food choices that I have. Oh, I miss this so much.
先方もね。
サイズ自体。
先方小さいからポイント。あそこもない。
When you order a highball at this restaurant in Japan, you get a highball that's as big as a beer glass.
That's a glass of whiskey that my father-in-law ordered that's almost as big as my beer.
She's got one too.
ついてある。
So the first thing that came up was pork belly. Is that what you were wanting, kiddo? Pork bellies.
はい、どうぞ、please。
Next up, chicken skins.
Kurikara,
And now is the raw horse meat.
raw horse meat.
Because it's so good.
テレビに載せる。テレビに載せるですね。
オープンした時言ってるんですけど。
オープンの時からね、この中で。何か。
Oh, it's so good. My mouth is watering.
Some of you are gonna hate me for it, but horse is good. Horse is really good.
Horse, raw horse. It's delicious.
So
One of my
the
favorites.
asparagus and bacon and the
Raw horse
mushrooms
meat is one of my
with pork
favorite
belly
things
and
in the world.
pork belly and something else. So we got meatballs and sausage and basically a Japanese pancake. 美味しいね、それ。
これ美味しそう。
あんたビール
お金、ビール、マイクビール。
何
No. And I still have one piece of horse left. I know you guys are gonna hate me for it. And the pork belly is straight up.
Well, Monster, if you couldn't, don't worry. I'd eat it for you. So go ahead and order it, and I will take up your slack.
いや、もうずっと入ってていいよ。いや、でもこの子使ってないけん。寒いかもしれない。
This is what you don't need to take. Where'd you go? You don't need to take a bath. You took like 4 baths at the hot springs this morning. You take a bath at the house? So good.
ダルム。
The hump.
超。
Chicken stomach?
超。
これ何の牛
豚。
牛?
豚。
no.
超。豚のほら、あれだよ。
Inside stomach.
これ
Yeah, intestines. Ah,
Pig
pork
intestines.
intestines.
コ
Ew.
リコリって。コリして。
It's delicious.
ちょっと
全然。
何あるのわからんでもみんなは
Do my in-laws speak English?
の
Deepak asked if my in-laws speak English. Absolutely not. I speak Japanese.
焼肉みたい
いや焼き肉だ beef stomach and green onions and some other stuff. And some
That was delicious. Beef stomach.
You're full. Okay, greasy hands. Wash your hands. You got So, we were making lunch boxes.
Guys, this was like
my daughter
5 o'clock in the morning. My daughter was getting ready to go skating.
Ice skating. She has her first overnight ice skating.
This is at my in-laws' house.
It is early. So, ice skating stuff's in
Am I fluent in Japanese? Ish.
Coach.
I can get by. I mean, I lived there for 13 years, so I taught my wife English.
Crewmate figure skating club. Turn around. Let me see the front. She's got all of her stuff. She's doing an overnight ice skating practice thing.
So hot that day, and she was out there doing like jump rope. It's like 90 degrees. Those are all her friends. Like those girls had a going away party for her. It is so hot that's how much like fog is on the ice rink. The kind of job that I do, my father-in-law he wanted me to take a job to sharpen tools at the construction, like the woodworking company he worked at. But
The fact that there's no open container wall
it just wouldn't work.
means I can walk around the whole
God,
store.
such a good beer. The Maltsumami
Beer's
is the
like a
best beer. Oh, it's
So,
one of the best beers. They don't make it anymore.
Downtown Gourmet, my mother-in-law's office. It is probably 100 degrees, 90% humidity.
It's stupid hot.
Gourmet at the Cultural Arts.
So it's still 77 degrees in my
mother-in-law's
garage right now.
office.
So a lot of people are like,
My
why? Oh, it's so
father-in-law's
hot.
helping
How can you even
because they
take
just
it?
moved offices.
That's how I lived there for 13 years.
Is something you don't see in the States when you go to someone's office. You just open up the refrigerator, you expect to see sodas. 4 tall boys. I'm sorry, 5 tall boys. 5 tall boys of Asahi just sitting there in the refrigerator. So I found it. I found the knife shop. I found the knife shop to end all knife shops. This is going in my video.
I bought
Found some of the stuff I was looking for.
If it's sharp and you need it, this is the place to come looking.
I got the Higo no Kamis for all my friends here at this shop. I got them and brought them back to.
ステーツのナイフはあまり危なくないよ。鉄砲は危ない。
今夏休みでちょっと帰ってきて、子供が。そうなんですよ。いいね。
So I took these series of short videos when I went to a place called Mohican Ramen. And I just thought I would throw this in. This is just, this is a typical little counter ramen shop. So
Mohican ramen. They all had mohawks.
Amazing. And these guys were so nice. Really wanted to speak English and things like that. So I just thought I'd do a quick voiceover so you can kind of see. It was fun. It was a good time. The food was really good.
Food was so good.
はい、せーの。おいしいですね。はい、違います。豚骨飯はこのままでもチャーハンとして美味しくいただけます。あ、待って。あ、そのままです。
Ah, my wife is
小
so
皿にお取り
beautiful.
分けられて、ラーメンのスープでスープチャーハンとしてもいただけ
I'm
ますの
not
で、
lying.
お好みでお召し上がりください。
It's going on 20 years. And I look at my wife in the morning and I go, what the fuck are you
ごめん
doing with me?
はい。
部品のみたいなもん肉はない。
肉の入ってます。入れてるじゃん。
あ
入ってます。はい、お待たせいたしました。失礼いたします。やっぱデンジャーなんで待ちくださいね。
All right, YouTube.
right now. I'm watching the big summer high school baseball tournament. Pretty much everyone is gone. I'm in the house by myself. My father-in-law got bored. He was master carpenter. Now he's bored. He works at a restaurant part-time for fun. And everyone else is out getting everything ready for his surprise birthday party. It's his 70th birthday. So I'm here by myself watching football or baseball, and I'm drinking beer. Breakfast beer in Japan's a thing. It is for me anyway. So I was just going to take a minute. I had some people ask me, some of the stuff that I do in Japan, and I forget that maybe not everybody realizes it. I had lived in Japan for 13 years. When I was in the military, I was stationed here for 13 years. I spent the majority of my adult life in Japan. So that's why I come every year. People are like, well, a whole month you go to Japan to visit your in-laws. Love my in-laws. Love spending time with them. Love Japan. It's a chance. If I could find a way to get back here and live, I would. But I can't do it. So what I'm going to do here in just a little bit is, as soon as they take a break, I am going to basically give you guys a walk around the house. And I was going to say, I was going to give you a tour of an average Japanese house. And I forget that my in-laws' house is not an average Japanese house. They are actually,
I have one.
As much as they
exported. It's a 450-year-old, almost 500-year-old katana.
Well off. They're fairly wealthy. I mean, this is a 7-bedroom house in Japan with a yard, and you already saw their cabin. That's not average. That's above average. But some of the most down-to-earth people I've ever met, love them to death. Never ask for anything from them, and I think that's kind of why they have a tendency to spoil me and the toddler when we come. It's a novelty to have us here. It's fun. They used to love it when we lived here. We would come visit pretty much every weekend. So, So here in just a minute, I'm going to turn the camera around, and I'll give you just a quick walkthrough of the house. I'm going to stay out. My brother-in-law and his family live upstairs. That's a traditional thing. My wife's grandmother lives here as well, but I'll show you that because she's really, really old, like old. My father-in-law's 70, and his mother-in-law still lives here, so she's a good bit older than 70. I think she's in her mid to late 90s. So I will show you the downstairs, and I'll take you upstairs, but you gotta remember, like it's not an average Japanese house. And we'll get to walk through the yard. I love their yard, and maybe we'll go for a quick walk around the neighborhood. Because basically I'm bored, and I'm here because I'm waiting on a package that's got some of his birthday surprise stuff in it.
I was stuck there the whole day.
All right, YouTube. Baseball is over, and I'm in the. This house used to have a living room that was separate, so I'm going to show you this. My father-in-law added this to the house because my mother-in-law spent all of her time in the kitchen, so he added this little alcove and turned the other bedroom into, or what used to be the living room, into another bedroom.
Yeah.
Because he wanted to spend time with his wife. He built all this. Like I said, my father-in-law.
He added a
all this, and then if you look, there's a table that sits here, and then goes down underneath. And actually, he built there's a storage area underneath that you can pull up, and there's storage for cushions and blankets and things like that. He actually did an addition to this part of the house here. Once his grandchildren were born and needed spaces of their own, so he built a bedroom.
He added 2 rooms to the house.
My little niece, Anacha. So he built this room on here for her, and then so that they had study areas. At first, it was for study areas, and now that they've gotten older, it's their bedrooms. Now, my nephew is at a at a soccer camp.
No, they don't. They sit on the floor.
When we stay, when the family and I stay in this room. And then my niece allows us to use that room for storage because really it's just they sleep upstairs with in their mom and dad's rooms, in their mom and dad room. My nephew Leo is actually a incredible soccer player.
This kid
really
went
good.
He got a college scholarship for soccer.
He's an incredible skater. He's on a soccer team.
Good genetics
here a couple years
in
ago.
this family.
He has won numerous medals and awards for soccer. So But like I said, I want you to keep in mind this isn't a typical Japanese house. This is not typical of. See, we're storing stuff in my.
I keep saying it's not typical. I should just say they're fucking rich.
Old enough that she should be able to use her room. She'd be 17 this year, I think.
Yeah, 17. She was 2 years old when my wife and I got married. So
I said, this kitchen is huge. This kitchen is the size of my kitchen and living room together in San Diego. Most Japanese houses, the kitchen is what you see here. This is the size of the kitchen. This is what you get. And then there's usually a little dining area this size, actually a good bit smaller, that you then have. And I apologize. I know this is shaky, and I know it's kind of tight because I meant to bring the lenses so I could use a wide-angle lens. There's
Oh, can you hear the bugs?
So my brother-in-law has, and it's cluttered because there's 3 extra people living here right now, which is me and my wife and daughter. My brother-in-law keeps insects as pets.
That's
These are a kind of cricket.
They're a Japanese cricket. They sound a bit like, I love that sound. I miss those things so much.
I took a picture and I put it on Instagram of the yard so you can kind of see some of the yard.
My brother-in-law's always had bugs as long as I can remember. It's just not an abnormal thing.
So this is the area that they call the ginkgo, where you come in and you would normally have a small little ginkgo area for shoes.
You see that cat?
my mother-in-law loves artwork. There's always art.
Okay, so I'll tell you about the cat when we get done. Remind me to tell you about the cat. It's that little ceramic cat. I have one. My mother-in-law has 2. My brother-in-law has one. My sister-in-law has one. I'll tell you the story about that.
These. There's one of these in each of the family homes. They're supposed to be very good luck. I've got one hanging in my bedroom. This side, like I said, this is ginkgo. This is an old lamp.
Those things, the guy only makes one a month, and it's a lottery. It's like a table lottery at a knife show. You can, if you get picked, you can buy it.
So
we each have one. We are the luckiest family ever. Nico can tell you about like being at a knife show with me. It's like you're just gonna win. Just all there's to it.
Large washroom. I love their sink that I remember when they put the sink in because it was cool because you could adjust where the flow of water went. It's a nice big, almost like a deep sink. But here's this is a typical Japanese style bathroom. The bathtub and the shower are separate. So you would wash here, just like when you in my in-laws cabin up there. So there's the bathroom. And we would go.
Yeah, if you go to a knife show with me, you're gonna fucking win. Just there's like you
get upset when I see YouTube videos and they always wind up being shaky, but there's not much.
Nico, how many times did we turn down like I don't want to I can't take that one. We won more shit than anyone.
There we go. This is actually my mother-in-law and father-in-law's bedroom. And I have a lot of stuff hanging up. My father-in-law loves cowboy hats. I've gotten him several cowboy hats. His newest one is up at the cabin.
I've bought my father-in-law probably $1,000 for the cowboy hats.
Some gorgeous furniture with inlaid handles.
My father-in-law made all this furniture.
And if you were to look, you would see that these are some of the family pictures. And I used to question whether my in-laws actually like me, and then my wife told me, she said, if you go in their bedroom, all of the pictures that hang up, with the exception of one, have me in them. And I wasn't here for this. This is a family photo with my sister-in-law's family.
What's the source of water for this household use? They have a well.
Brother-in-law,
it rains constantly.
My sister-in-law and family. Or his
no joke.
sisters.
My father-in-law told me
is
like he told me that he thinks of me like his actual son.
It's a photo of them all together. They've been.
He doesn't think of me any differently than he does his own children.
So then you come in here. Oh, there you go. There's the rest of his hats. All the cowboy hats that I got him.
I've gotten him several different cowboy hats. He loves them, but they were none of them cheap. You know, he spends a lot. Oh, there we go. There's another picture of us all together.
God, I miss those people.
Brother-in-law, sister-in-law, my little niece, my wife, my father-in-law, and myself. And that was several years ago when she was still little, before my daughter was born.
Yeah, it was before my daughter was even a
So
thing.
then you come in here, and this is what they call boots in the hat. This is the room where they have the family shrine, the family boots in the shrine, and all of the other things that get used in the ceremonies and things for Obama's the Festival of Death. This stuff all will come out.
There's more to it than that.
My grandmother currently.
When this video is over, I'll explain it.
She is in her mid to late 90s, and she's starting to get Alzheimer's. So there's another little storage area, closet out here. She has Alzheimer's, and so she can't stay alone, and I can't. She doesn't recognize me most of the time anymore, so I can't take care of her. So she has to go to a daycare center.
That was sad. When she stopped recognizing me, I loved.
This is stuff that has been in my wife's family since years and years and years and years and years and years ago. Their family dates back fairly far. This is all traditional.
So all that stuff dates back to the samurai days, including the imperial crest and family crest they have hanging up on the wall.
So you got, 2 bedrooms here, and 2 bedrooms over there, and then upstairs. And that's my niece. Anna-chan. YouTube おはようございます。おはようございます。This is my niece, Anna-chan. 友達の家行くの？もうすぐ？
いや、
Right now? 今？はい、またね。So
That's my oldest niece, Anna-chan. She was going to a friend's house.
Another house, basically, the way it winds up being. So it's my brother-in-law's room, and since they're, she's leaving, she's going to her friend's house, and they're going. My wife's family, my wife's brother.
There are no unattractive women in my wife's family. There aren't. Even my mother-in-law. I mean, she's old now, but I mean, when the wife and I first got married, my mother-in-law was beautiful.
My wife's bedroom, and now has been converted into.
I was answering that.
And storage, and like I said, my brother-in-law has an infatuation with the United States.
My brother-in-law loves anything that smells, tastes, or looks American.
They've added a sink and a washing machine up here.
That was my wife's bedroom, and they added a sink and a washing machine.
There's another fully automated toilet here. This video is running a lot longer than I thought it was going to. And this is like my brother-in-law's personal bedroom / office. It's dark. I don't have light, but this is basically where my nephew and him are sleeping right now, because we're here. So, yeah, this is when we first started coming here. This was where my wife and stuff was in my wife's bedroom here. And then there is an entire
You're right, Nico.
Storage area, like an attic that runs way back. This is where luggage is. That's where my luggage and my wife's luggage is right now. My daughter's suitcase.
That's like basically a whole nother bedroom.
Basically, that's the whole house.
I don't remember.
Upstairs. I say it's in town, but it's not really too much town. This is going to be a 30-minute video.
If I can get my brother-in-law out here, that would be great.
Some yard. And that way, it's so hot.
Oh, my father-in-law's yard is amazing.
Loves gardening. And so
The yard's not as big as it used to be, but still, I was like, the first time I ever came up here, I didn't even think about the fact that they may be rich. Never even occurred to me that they were wealthy. But I got here and I'm like, their yard, I was like, where are we? Benihana's? This is the, Chinese gardens? So this goes all the way back. The yard used to go back further. So if you look, that's the bedroom that he added in, the bedrooms. But yeah, he's got fruit trees. and I don't see any fruit on them right now, but usually there's, I think they're grapefruit he's got, and he's got, this is a huge big rose bush that he's cut back now, but it used to go up and over. It was like a big arbor that went up and over. You don't have to be out
I
there
can't
very
ride a
long to
bike
shoot up
anymore.
mosquitoes.
My back
There's
is
one
so
that I got for him. But yeah, that's
fucked
the whole
up.
yard. 待ってね、暑いね。気をつけて。はい、待ってね。See you after a bit.
Found out later she's on her way to her boyfriend's house.
So when I say it's hot outside, I was not joking. I was out there for a total of maybe 2 minutes, and I am sweating profusely. It was 86 degrees when I got up this morning. It's like 90% humidity. It is the tropics. It's southern Japan. So this is going to be the end of this video. We are going to have a. I don't know how many videos this is going to have. This is almost
Yes, they have AC
like
in
my
their
Japan
house.
vlog. So I apologize to some of my usual viewers that like my friends on YouTube.
You guys just
I
make it 4
apologize that
hours
this
and
is
watch
not
one more.
the typical stuff. I did get some video of a knife shop in here on this. There's some other stuff. Just
Sneaky.
thought I would throw that all together. I didn't want to cut this one in half. So yeah, we're going to cut this and I will upload this here just
If
shortly.
you guys want to watch one more, I have one that I think we should watch. The humidity is horrible. If you guys want to watch one more, we can. As a matter of fact, just there's 13 of you here. I'll just go ahead and take that as a yes. Let's go ahead and we'll go back and we'll watch. Just take you to my family's. So there's like 14 minutes. We'll take you to my family's dinner with my father-in-law. That's what we'll do.
Well, hey YouTube. This is going to be the intro for this video, which I don't think it's going to be
That's what
last.
we're
I
gonna
actually have a couple extra days. There was a typhoon that was blowing into
I got
Tokyo.
stuck in.
My flight from here to Tokyo got delayed.
I got stuck for an
could get a
extra
flight out
like 4 days.
tomorrow to Tokyo, but would have to wait till the 24th, which means hotels and all that other crap. So I get an extra 2 days.
These videos are in my actual. Yeah, they're on my playlist.
I know I've got some leftover scrap videos and stuff that I'm gonna throw together, but I took the time. Since I have some time now, I was going to do it on the plane, but I'm doing it now to edit the video and get it posted. I was going to post it when I got back, but
That's
I've got
why my
enough
beard
time
grew
to do it
fast.
now.
You see how much more my
like I
beard
said, this is
grew
just a
in,
quick
like, the-
intro. My wife just walked in and tried to kick me in the balls.
like 2
How
weeks. that I was
sweet,
there.
huh? I'm a loving couple. But stop. No, basically this whole video is
I wish my
nothing
beard
but
grew that fast, though.
my father-in-law's 70th birthday party. So hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll talk to you later.
So we are all getting ready to go to
That's
dinner.
my brother-in-law, my other brother-in-law.
The oldest brother-in-law, his younger brother, my cousin, or I'm sorry, my nephew, my other nephew, my father-in-law.
It's a big family.
My mother-in-law is around here somewhere. My sister-in-law. We're all getting ready to go and meet the rest of the family for dinner.
The rest
hi.
of the family.
Say hi.
Say hi. Hi. Say hi. YouTube するこれ。
So we're all on our way out to go eat with my father-in-law, but what my father-in-law does not realize is this is kind of a surprise party for him. His 70th birthday was in January, and so we're all getting together to celebrate that now that my wife and I and everyone
They
are
waited
here.
for me to
We're gonna
come
do kind of a
for my
surprise
father-in-law's-
party for my father-in-law.
They didn't have the party until I got there. Like they didn't want to have the party unless I was there. Because
So
70th
that's where we're on our way
It's a
to, is the
big deal.
restaurant. So there's going to be some video of that, and there's probably going to be some drinking. And both of my brother-in-laws and my sister-in-law, my wife comes from a family of 4. She's the youngest of 4. So there's a good chance there's going to be some video of drinking and silliness and things like that.
I might make a
You
playlist
see
of
the
this.
3
Then.
vehicles right
Monster,
there are
I-
the vehicles it takes to get the majority of my wife's family here, and then there's more. We are going in mass
No. Drive on the left.
to my favorite restaurant in my wife's hometown. This is a really nice place. There's my brother-in-law.
Oh God, that place is so good.
There's a lot of us. So
You guys would be surprised. Like my family, my wife's family getting together, it's amazing.
I'm trying to say hi.
My niece Hannah is seriously beautiful. Like, she could be a model. I mean, but like, there's no unattractive women in my wife's family.
And bring them in. Carry them up.
Wow.
Go back. Nephew.
I miss those kids. They're not kids anymore. They're not kids
Your eyes
anymore.
are big. Meoki.
本当はちっちゃい。
My wife.
本当はちっちゃい。
Oh, it's a,
紙の間。
so you come in and it's pretty nondescript on the outside, but it is really nice on the inside.
The outside, it looks like a barn. This is the dinner table.
So that is how many place settings we have the whole room. And there's more of us coming. There's only a few of us here. There's my sister-in-law. There's her husband, there's their daughter, and their son. So he is my sister's husband. Or, I'm sorry, sister's brother. His wife, my father-in-law. My mother-in-law. My daughter. My nephew.
Yeah, I have. This is I married into a good family.
Is here almost. There's a whole nother family coming.
There's an entire family that's missing. What's in those boxes is eel.
Pretty happy she has her own place setting because it comes with candy and
chair.
So my daughter's chair squeaked, and her favorite thing was like, "Mama, meet that. Mama, look." And she would sit down. Oh,
Jack Beard's pay is so good.
so we've got some sashimi. We've got a little salad with rare ham. And everybody pretty much has the same thing except for me because I'm allergic to shellfish.
I'm allergic to shellfish. That sucked.
And my daughter, who just doesn't eat anything, I don't know what she's doing. Michael, Steve. Steve, no, that was Steve. So that is sweet sake. It doesn't have any alcohol in it, so we give it to Leo. Because there's not old enough to drink yet. So what do we have here? Honey. Ika? Ika, put it honey. Hi. Oh, I don't know, but it's good.
It was. I don't know what it was still, but I remember it was delicious. There's eel.
Steaming rice and eel.
Steamed rice and eel.
I eaten 3 people's sashimi because they didn't like it. We had beef and mushrooms and potatoes.
Everything was
My niece
delicious.
had poisoning. There's the beef and my daughter doesn't like her chicken, and everyone has had 2 beers.
Except me and the children.
Wait, what?
全然食べてないよ、マイク。
So after everything that has happened,
こっちはめっちゃに
we got this. After everything I've already eaten,
Eel.
this comes, which is the full
It's so good.
eel bento with the whole eel where the half comes from, well, the quarter of an eel on top of the rice with the eggs. And I don't think I got room to eat it. And I got a whole other beer to drink. So everybody's been drinking. We've all been eating. My sister-in-law is a massage therapist. She's giving my nephew a massage. His face is really. I
forget what we were picking on him about. He got really embarrassed.
A lot of raw
Everyone
fish.
got really drunk. I think I had like 8 draft beers at that point.
今ビデオ撮った全部で。
違う違う、エロ。カラオケしましょうか。
So apparently there is 2 more courses.
There was so much food.
We have the
It was like 5 courses of food. It just kept coming. We haven't even given my father-in-law his gifts yet.
何個そっち残ってる？
I don't know. They're trying to figure it out.
Chick said, "This is joy."
Apparently the tempura is coming, and I like tempura. And my nieces have come back. Tempura, no.
So my niece got really embarrassed because I said she had a boyfriend out loud, and she's like, "Shh." Her
So the
dad.
evening's starting to wind down. I came down to sit with Papa and my brother-in-laws. Well, one of them's getting a massage. Say hi, YouTube. Everybody else is down there. We're gonna head back to the house soon. So I don't know what else is gonna be in the video, but this pretty much is the whole family. We're missing, I think, 4 members of the family. Honey, Oksan to Tatsuno, Anata Tatsuno.
So that kid has 2 sisters.
You've got
So there was-
Ayaka to
There was the wife and the 2 daughters that didn't
So we're
come.
missing
That was the
3
youngest.
members of my brother-in-law's family.
So there was 3 members of the family that didn't come.
So, anyway, all right, you guys. Talk to you later. Hi. G-Chan's gonna open these presents. Video.
Were you on your register? That was your wife
That's
to
my
my
open.
left.
Don't
Yes, that was my wife to my left. My wife is that's actually my wife sitting next, right there. So that's my daughter and my wife. Right next to my mother-in-law. In the purple. Clapping. The one clapping was my wife. So it's my father-in-law, my mother-in-law, and my wife.
あなたはリーじゃないよ。
Oh, when was
リ
this?
オじゃない。あなたはマスヨシ。誰のパンツして。
I don't remember. I don't remember. It's been.
Knee writers.
I don't remember when this was. It's been like, I think 3 or 4 years ago.
No.
Oh, my father-in-law's cool as hell. It's been like 3 or 4 years ago. I want to say.
So there's other stuff that's going to happen, but we're all kind of winding down for the evening. All right.
Let me see here. I can tell you what the date was when that went up. Um, 5 years ago. It's been 5 years ago. So yeah, 5 years ago. We took pictures and she used a filter. I don't remember what else happened. That's everyone that was at the birthday party. Rina-chan. I was one of the first people that ever got to hold her.
This is what it's like trying to park 5 cars. Well, actually 6 cars in front of my in-laws' house, which, by the way, is huge. It's insane. So we have 6 cars parked at my in-laws' house.
They have enough
That should
parking
tell
for
you.
6 cars in Japan,
American
which is
houses don't have
insane.
parking for 6 cars. So we're watching Ghost Stories on Japanese TV.
Oban Festival time
And
frame.
my daughter and her cousin have fake glasses on. I'm making it.
They were watching scary. They were watching
And
scary movies.
Scared of everything. Possibly. This is pretty much the last night that we're all together. My daughter watching scary ghost stories and playing on their phone. Makeup on that.
She doesn't have makeup on. She's like, don't take a video of me. I don't have on makeup.
Anyway, yeah, this is our last night. We're really all
But that was the last. We thought that was going to be the last night.
So my daughter and I are sitting here wearing our matching shirts for pajamas. And just closing out the video. This is the end of the video with my father-in-law's surprise party that we had for him. So that you guys know, for 60th birthday, all the presents are supposed to be red or have red in them. For 70th birthday, they're supposed to be purple, and that's why the purple underwear. I didn't want the purple underwear to be lost on the masses. So, yeah, just closing it out.
This has been fun, guys.
Ending.
I am going to end
I
this.
put an intro in. There's a typhoon that canceled my flight. Both my flights. I can't get out of Japan for another 2 days. Oh darn! I get to spend 2 more days with my family. What a hardship. So, all right, you guys take it easy.
So here, let me end that. Stop sharing. So yeah, we watched a lot of it. So that was a lot of fun. You guys can find any of those. All you have to do is just go to my channel and search like Japan videos, like my family trip videos. I'm going to end this. This has been a lot of fun. I enjoy watching those. I watch those videos all the time. I haven't seen anyone in my family for 20 years. Wow. Thank you for sharing with this awesome family. Here's the thing. If you guys ever want to do it, I have family vlogs where we go to Disneyland and stuff that's up on my channel. If you want to watch those, I have all the Japan vlog stuff that's up there. Just if you guys want to watch it, there's a lot of weird content on my channel you might necessarily not have seen yet. So That's what I was looking at. So yeah, let's say Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. We're going to meet up here and I'm going to play video games and you guys can make fun of me. I waited till I leveled up my character before we did this. Just type in Japan, go into my channel and search my channel for Japan videos. I don't know. It's like only my channel. Like, you'll find a bunch of other weird stuff too, but yeah, it's fun. There's a lot of them. God, I want to go back. Guys, I'm out of here. I gotta go to bed. I feel better. My stomach feels a lot better. I may eat something and see if I have poop. But what's this? Thanks, man. Super cool. I like to give you, here's the thing. I like to think that the thing that sets my channel apart is that I kind of give you guys a lot more insight into my actual life than other channels. And I think that's what's a lot of fun about it. I wish I could do more, but I really can't, because we don't do much these days because, well, coof, pandemic. So, but that's one of the things that even Somnium had said. That's one of the things that's a little bit different about this channel is I'm willing to just kind of like live my life with you guys. So, my wife doesn't like it, but I do. So I will talk to you guys later. What was that? No way. I came back and you're still streaming. You missed all the videos, the Japan videos. You're going to have to go watch them. So, as a matter of fact, I was just mentioning the fact that you said that one of the things that sets this channel apart is I'm willing to I'm willing to bring other people into my life. And that's the thing. I haven't basically invited 6,000 people into my life. And if you guys want to watch the live streams, you want to watch the Japan vlogs, you want to watch our family trips to Disneyland, it's all there. So guys, as I always say, I love you all. I'll see you in the next video, but it's time for us all to go to bed.